Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. Welcome this week's episode of the podcast. Hope you're having a great week, and I appreciate y'all being here, man. I really do. Because I have one of my favorite episodes I've ever done for y'all this week with a guest who is just amazing producer. Been a fan of his music for a really long time. Has been killing it. Very, very multi-talented producer and musician. Somebody who really brings his own flavor into his music and to his life and branding. And somebody that I didn't know a lot about. This was our first time meeting face-to-face. Had an amazing conversation. Got really deep. Got real serious. Obviously, had jokes, dude. You can't have this show without those. But he's a guy who y'all are going to love after this episode if you don't already love him. And I'm just going to get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. SoDown.
Come here, girl, 'cause that's fact. Let me take my tongue and go around your dirt track. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. I swear to God, this could be the one that I'm marrying. Hey, hey, and she's so different. I made that from behind. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries.
Pretty irresponsible.
Yeah, no, for sure. But they're wild, dude. You see a bunch of titties and shit, around all the all the biker ladies like showing their titties, dude.
Do they?
Yeah, I don't know.
damn.
I mean, you ride bikes. How do you not know, man?
I don't know, dude. I'm not a biker gang individual.
Got you.
I just got it too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How
So
long?
maybe there's more titties.
Is your
to
first
come.
one? Oh, that's always nice,
Well, I have a dirt bike.
Yeah.
And then I just got this one like 3-4 months ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I love how you have the helmet on the table too, man. Just makes it, just brings.
Should I put it on the floor?
Dude, no, absolutely, no.
All
Leave
right.
it right there. It's that's what I'm saying. As soon as
You
I
can
saw
tell a lot about a man by what's in his pockets.
dude, hell yeah, nice wallet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Dude,
see
like I
that,
said,
dude?
I liked you. What the fuck? What is that? Does it hold
It's
your
an
phone?
air tag, bro.
Oh shit!
So you try to steal my wallet, I know where you are, bro.
Listen, dude, you ain't got to worry about me trying to steal nothing from you. Maybe your heart. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Maybe still a laugh or two. But that's about it.
Fine.
Yeah.
That's welcome.
Yeah. But dude, thank you for being here today, brother.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
Thank you for having me. I'm
appreciate you.
super stoked.
Yeah, dude. I'm happy. You're actually the first guy to ever invite me to go have a coffee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, and no one in a gay way, but you're like, yeah, maybe we get a coffee, talk about it. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe a beer?
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
drinking or anything?
Not much.
Gotcha.
No, I'm a glutard also, so beer's pretty tough.
Glutard. What does that mean?
That means I'm allergic to gluten.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I love that South Park episode where the gluten makes your dick fly off. You seen that?
No, I haven't seen that one. That sounds amazing.
That's good. Yeah, I appreciate you. And we got Jeremy back there today. What's up, Jeremy?
What's up?
Hey.
Yeah, dude. I want to go ahead and plug Jeremy real quick. So actually, you go ahead and tell him, Jeremy.
So, I actually got reached out today from the promoter at the Black Box, and he is booking me for the DJ battle, which the winner gets a full residency spot at the Black Box to play whenever. So,
Yeah.
be my first gig in Denver. Been a long time coming. I've been planning and kind of scheming this for 2 years now. So, things are finally in place, balls rolling, and so
What's the date on that?
it's going to be July 26th. It's a Tuesday.
Okay.
So I think the time is going to be, doors are at like 8 or 9, something like that, and then going from there. I haven't kept up with the DJ battle there, so I think it's probably about 6 different DJs who play. The winners are based off crowd response, track selection, and mixability.
So everybody listening to this, let's support Jeremy. Everybody in the YouTube comments been asking about him, so wanted to go ahead and plug him early on. You know what I
Let's
mean?
go.
He got
Congrats,
the,
bro.
he got the call
Appreciate
today.
y'all.
First step,
Yeah.
brother. First step.
Balls
Yo, that-
rolling, everything's playing. So
Those are some of the first shows I ever played. I think it's probably very similar at least. Is it still called E-Tuesdays? Or is it a different
Electronic
thing?
Tuesdays,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, dude.
So,
Yeah, those were some of the first shows I ever played.
over at the Black Box as well.
No, I
Or-
was at Cervantes. Black Box
yeah.
wasn't even
So I
a
actually
thing
went there for
yet.
the first time. That's a tight
Yeah.
ass venue, super sick place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't even been to the Black Box yet. I've heard
Really?
it's fucking kick ass. Yeah,
It's
did you
dope.
see the video of Alex Perez playing there the other week?
I didn't see it.
Dude, it was like the most insanely lit crowd. Like he posted it, like he was just recording on his phone and just everyone going absolutely ape shit. Like
Really?
yeah, dude. It was. I got
Sick.
chills watching it, man.
Sick.
It was wild.
Yeah.
You ever done a DJ battle, dude?
Yeah.
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 How'd it go? Did you win?
I won, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's
I played
what's up.
Wakarusa back in I want to say Damn, probably like 2017.
Dude, Walker was my first festival I ever went to in 2014.
Remember. Yeah, I won a Wakarusa one, a Sonic Bloom one, and maybe a summer camp one. And those were like my first festivals where DJ battles.
That's kick ass, man. Yeah,
dude.
I did a battle in Jackson, Mississippi. It's a battle of the DJs, and it was just a money prize. But I went and bought my Ableton Push with it, and all the music that I've made after that. You know what I'm saying? So,
let's go.
DJ battling.
Yeah, it was like you get to play Wakarusa. Like there's no pay, and it's at like 12 p.m.
Oh wow, 12 p.m. That's a good time slot though.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh wait, no, it's not. That's noon. I'm thinking
That's
12.
noon,
Okay,
bro.
my bad.
Yeah.
Damn, and you had to drive all the way from. Were you living in Colorado this whole time?
Yeah.
All the way to Arkansas.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a trek, bro.
Yeah, dude. I
is
had
a-
a bunch of those kinds of adventures back in the day.
How did that go? How was your crowd for them?
It was great.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Except I was playing with a guitarist at the time,
Nice.
and he got a kidney stone, or he passed a kidney stone, like right before the set, which is like passing a kidney stone is apparently super fucking painful.
Yeah, you just feel like you got chlamydia.
So, yeah. He hopped up and played, though.
He hung in there.
Yeah.
That's what's up, dude. Yeah, Walk is a fucking awesome festival, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
love
miss it. It's not around anymore, right?
No, it ain't,
Yeah.
man. I don't know for a fact, but I think they had gotten kicked off of the mountain for. I didn't. This might just be all wise tale, but I don't know for a fact. But apparently, like some littering or something like that.
Yeah.
Into the river and the creek.
I could see that. Also, didn't somebody die in a helicopter accident there?
That was at that venue, but that wasn't Wakarusa.
Yeah, that was Backwoods.
Backwoods. That's what it
Backwoods,
was.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was backwards.
I think it was on the
also played
final
that
day
festival.
too. Happened like mid. Happened at probably like 1 or 2, and then they shut the whole festival down after that. It was cut.
Yeah, Brock was telling me about it because Brock was about to go on stage. She was about to play, and then they canceled the rest of the festival that day.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just start at just sadness. Let's just just start.
Oh, bro, my
this
heart
episode-
hurts about that. It's like, yeah, let's go on a helicopter ride. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be so fun. Yeah. It's great. This is awesome. Look at that over there. What is it? Oh, what the fuck?
I know,
and then
dude.
just oh man, catastrophe.
Kobe. I mean, so
Kobe.
Have you played EDC before?
No.
Are you gonna take the helicopter in whenever you play it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, me too. Bro. I'm gonna fucking
yeah,
do it.
dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I'm gonna do that.
Gangster as shit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
sick.
Bring your folks or anything. Who you bringing in that bitch?
All the fam, dude.
Yeah.
All the fam for sure.
Just
Yeah.
stack out a
I
helicopter.
don't know if my parents would make it to EDC. That'd be a lot for them.
Be a lot. Yes, it would be a lot.
Yeah.
Dude, man, I got to see you for the first time play at Revive. Remember that? It was during quarantine at the damn Myrtle Beach.
Oh yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
That was my first time seeing you. I
Uh-huh.
had no idea. I
Sick.
didn't know much about you, dude. You're up there just jamming. I love how you bring instruments into it, dude. How
Yeah.
long you been a musician for?
I don't know. It depends on what you classify a musician, but I've played instruments for most of my life, and then I started taking it seriously when I was like 20. I'm 32 now, so like 12 years. But like I didn't know anything about production. Like I was all just by ear, like playing guitar, like playing Jack Johnson and Sublime and shit like that. And I had played drums too. I played cello. I guess everybody plays recorder, but
Yeah, you said you started instruments when you were 20. Is that what you just said?
I started producing when I was 20.
Producing.
Yeah, I was playing instruments before then, but like I didn't know any theory, and I didn't know shit about production or like fucking piano roll. I didn't even know what middle C was.
Wow. So did production teach you theory after
Yeah.
you've been playing instruments for so
Yeah.
long? That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
But now, like, what all instruments do you play now?
mostly saxophone. Like I dabble in piano and guitar and stuff, but I wouldn't say I'm like a guitar player or a pianist.
Hell yeah. When'd
Yeah.
you start? When'd you start the sax?
I was like 22.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Started late, dude, but
Started
still rock
late
and roll.
for sure. Yeah.
What's like? How do you balance that? Like, because music production. Like, I grew up playing instruments. I'm a drummer by trade, I guess it would say. I've been a drummer since I was 9.
Yeah.
But like, once I started getting heavy on music production, like my instruments kind of took a back seat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't balance that out as well as a musician should. You know what I mean? It's all
Yeah.
music production. How'd you
Totally.
balance that? Like, how do
you
you?
just got to set aside time.
Yeah.
Just practice and play.
I used to have this 20-20-20 rule.
Yeah.
Whereas like I had 20 minutes on drums, 20 minutes guitar, 20 minutes piano. I used to do that every
you
day
go.
before I even touched Ableton.
Nice.
And I
You
stopped
still
doing
it?
No, I stopped doing that like probably like 3 years ago. I don't know why.
Damn.
But I've been playing more instruments a
You
lot
play
more
drums
lately.
in your music?
No. So I used to
You
do
should
like
record some fills and shit.
I've
dude.
done that. I've done some of that, and I used to
Yeah.
do like live drumming in my sets.
Oh yeah.
I brought out the Alexis MIDI pads and stuff like that, and I take the drums
Sick.
completely out. But it's a pain in the ass, and people didn't really give a fuck, right?
Really?
So yeah, it's like it's different when like you with a saxophone, you're still able to kind of connect with the people, right?
I would say so. Absolutely.
You could
Yeah.
probably walk anywhere on stage and
Yeah.
jam out.
Yeah.
So with a drum pad, I'm not doing an Ableton set. I'm just on CDJs.
Yeah.
And so I'd have to do it really quick. And if I missed anything, it's fucked. But
Yeah.
they're not fast mixes, and I'm just sitting there drumming, not really connecting with the crowd. Like
True.
there's some people in the crowd who are like, oh, that's cool. But like,
Yeah.
am I getting the same feedback as if I would from just being a little
Well,
bit
you
more
gotta
interactive?
highlight it, bro. You gotta highlight it, right? So
Mhm.
it turns into like an accent instead of the backbone. So you do like a drum solo or something. You know what I mean?
It's
So
a little
like,
different
this
on
is what I'm
pads.
doing. Yeah.
A little different on pads. If I had
Facts.
an actual kit, that'd be kick ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be so kick ass. But then I realized, hey, wait, I don't have to travel with this shit no more.
Right.
I'm able to interact and do a lot more without having that. DJ, and I'm able to kind of look at people and fuck with them. Talk shit, all that stuff. So a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Like, how do you like make your sets, and are you able to still like go out there and still, like I'd imagine with it, you're able to just go anywhere on stage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like saxophone's such a sexy instrument.
Yeah.
I think it's the sexiest instrument.
I would have to agree.
Yeah.
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 Although like flamenco guitar or some shit.
Yeah, dude. If you bust out a harmonica or a banjo, I think
True.
they got some nice twang to them.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been trying to
Yeah,
play.
but my live set is like. Sorry, were you gonna say something?
Nope.
All right. My live set essentially it's like 4 CDJs, but in Ableton. So I got 4 channels, 2 main channels and 2 sample channels, and then saxophone goes straight to front of house through a wireless receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That sounds
and
easy
I normally
enough.
have, well, depends. Sometimes I have ears and like a whole rack situation, and an iPad that I mix the ears on stage. So there's crowd mics and then sax vocal, and sax vocal tracks.
Got you.
Yeah, and crowd mics that point at the crowd so I can hear the crowd.
Oh, that's fucking
Have you
cool.
ever used ears?
Oh yeah, and there's for my drumming and stuff
Okay,
like that.
yeah.
But that's the only time. But not with all those different mics and stuff like that.
Yeah,
the
you
crowd.
got to do it, dude, because otherwise you feel super isolated.
Yeah,
Like you can't hear crowd noise or anything. All you hear is the music. And
that's a
you're
good point.
like, feel alone.
Yeah,
You get lonely, dude.
Fucking thousands of people out there. You're like, fuck, man. I wish I had somebody.
I wish I had somebody.
That's
Yeah.
funny. That sounds like a lot of fucking a lot of things though. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit more complicated than I would like it to be. And it's touring with a lot more gear than I would like. I would love to just be able to go bank.
oh, it's nice, dude. I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now.
All
dude.
this gear breaking my back and shit.
Yeah, dude. My fucking hands hurt so much from carrying all these flash drives.
Oh yeah, dude. That must be tough.
The weight of the world.
Yeah,
You know?
dude.
Nah, dude. I'll tell you straight up. It's nice. Like once I started not having to bring my pads, I'm like, oh wow, this is
Yeah.
so much better, dude.
Should I drop the sax?
No.
Nah,
What you do is dope.
I wouldn't.
Sax is dope. I'm saying the MIDI drums ain't as cool.
Yeah,
is what
yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah.
Is what I'm really trying
No,
to say.
I
here.
know.
Ain't it? You're like, oh, I know. So like, do you travel all that shit, or do you have it like advanced, or what's that like?
I travel with all of it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to check that stuff in.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes I play with 2 computers and 2 controllers, so that's even more shit. But no, I carry all of it on. Yeah, except for if I'm doing the in-ears situation. That's a whole nother thing. I don't fly with that. It's a
Well-
bitch.
Oh, so you just like advance it or whatever.
Nah, I just play with monitors.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fun, man. So yeah, how often are you practicing, man? Like, with your saxophone, like since you like
Oh,
said
man,
your main
like,
instrument.
every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, every day I can. Travel days and shit are tough, but
What got you into it?
man, I just love the sound. I love the sound. Yeah.
Yeah. You like jazz? Like, are you a big jazz guy? Like, do you listen to a lot of saxophone music, or is it just like the instrument itself?
I like playing it more, honestly. But of course, I do love saxophone music. But yeah, like reggae, soul, funk, hip hop, R&B, all that kind of stuff.
And your music already kind of has a little bit of all that in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's super funky. I was showing Jeremy your music before he came over here. He's like, "Well, this is great. It's like, what do you say? It's like pop, R&B, and funk all mixed." I'm like, "Yeah, that's called super bass."
Let's go. Super bass, dude.
No, future bass. My bad. Not
Future bass.
super.
I'm gonna coin that term, dude. That's mine now. Super
Did
bass.
Nicki Minaj or no? That's that. I don't know what song it is, but she has something to do with bass.
All about that. No, super. That is super bass. That song is super bass.
Damn it.
But nah, dude.
That was gonna be mine, dude.
Fuck her. Just take it.
Yeah, are we allowed to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's she gonna do?
Sue me.
No. I don't think you can coin a genre for naming your song that,
Yeah,
right?
probably not.
You know what I mean?
Probably not.
That'd
Yeah.
be a bitch.
That would be a bitch.
But yeah, you kind of take all those influences and put them into your style. Like, have you always been attracted to that style of music? Has that always been your vibe?
Man, I've been into every kind of music, I feel like and my music is kind of just a reflection of that. Like, there's reggae tunes, there's like dark aggressive tunes, like, you know, Pull the Trigger and Tension, and then there's like, you know, heartfelt tunes like With You or Alive or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So being a musician, what got you into like the electronic side, like, you know, bass music side of it?
Pretty Lights initially.
Yeah.
And then Rusko and Zed's Dead and Bass Nectar and, you know, all those kind of old school cats. But I just fell in love, man. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it
I was in
happens, man.
business school, and my buddy was like, "Yo, you got to come to this show." I was like, "I don't really like techno." I don't really like techno. He's like, "No, trust me, you got to come to this show." So we went to Pretty Lights at Red Rocks in 2010, and it was game over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how it does that, dude?
Man,
That's
it's
what
so crazy. It's so powerful, man. Like, feeling everybody on the same vibe, and like you're surrounded by friends. It's the most beautiful thing.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
just the music's fun.
It's so fun.
And you can take it so many different
Yeah.
ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've heard like bluegrass dubstep, like, you know,
Yeah.
like where I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is
True.
insane. You know, like there's no like barrier of what you can
Yeah.
do with it and take it. It's just, you know, the possibilities are endless with it, which is a lot of
Yeah.
fun. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I love that. So you go from that, you know, go to this show.
Yep.
Instantly where you're like, all right, this is what I'm fucking doing. Like, were you playing?
It
in
was
bands?
like a few months later.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It was like a few months later, and I was beatboxing on a porch at like 4 or 5 a.m. with a bunch of homies, and I was like, "Yo, I got some great ideas. I think I could do this shit." And then I fucking dropped out of business school and moved back in with my parents shortly after, and
Your parents like, your
went to
ideas
music
suck.
school. No, they were supportive. They were like, "This is what you want to do?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah." They were like, "All right, let's go."
I love that. I'm
Yeah,
just imagining.
so grateful for that.
Yeah, dude.
I
I mean,
really
I
am.
wouldn't be doing what I do if I didn't have supportive parents too, man. It's such a game changer.
Yeah, it really means a lot.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking about you, like with your buddies. Y'all probably fucked up. You're just like, dude, I got ideas.
Yeah, facts. Exactly
My
like
ideas are
that.
good.
My ideas are good. So to anyone out there, if you think you got good ideas, you can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, so you leave. I was gonna ask about business school. Like, what were you trying to do?
I wanted to own a green construction company. So like build sustainable housing, basically.
So that's something you're still passionate about, like, you know,
I'm passionate about sustainability for sure. Yeah. And housing to some extent, but less so.
why's that? What do you mean housing? Like, you think we need like a little boxes?
Nah, like real estate. Like real estate is I think it's cool. It's fun and it's a smart investment, but I'm not like, "Oh man, this is my life's purpose,
Yeah.
my life's meaning." You know what I mean?
Yeah, and getting into it right now is fucking good luck, you know?
Bro. Yeah. It's crazy out here.
Yeah, yeah. Do you own a house out here or you rent?
Yeah.
You do? That's cool, dude.
Yeah, I bought a house right before quarantine.
It was the time to
And-
do it.
Yeah, I turned the front half into an Airbnb, and then I built a studio in the back half. So it's like I have like my own little world, but I also have an income producing property.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's fun, dude. So yeah, leaving business school. What music school did you go to?
I went to a program called Dubspot, and then I also studied guitar and piano at Front Range, and then I went to CU Denver.
Got you.
Yeah,
I love
for
how
a
you.
semester, and then my professor was like, "Yo, Aaron, what do you want to do?" I'm like, "I want to make music. I want to be a producer. I want to play shows and all that." She's like, "You need to drop out." I was like, "What?" She said, "You need to drop out." I was like, "Oh, all right." And I thought about it a bunch, and nobody cares if you have a degree, And so I did.
Damn. It was the music professor or the
Yeah.
business professor? Told you.
Nah, the music
Why
professor.
the fuck would that professor tell you to do that?
I don't know. I was in the recording arts program, learning mixing and mastering and recording and all that shit. And I don't know. She went through the same program, and then I don't know. Maybe she was jaded about the program or something. But I'm glad she told me to drop out, because then I just like full grind. Like I was probably in my studio for 7 years straight.
Yeah.
Like I dropped everything, like my social life. Like I was working a job, but like just restaurant stuff. And yeah, it was just like 100% music all day.
Yeah, that's what you gotta be,
Yeah.
bro.
I
Gotta
know,
be.
it's so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that though. Like I was gonna fucking hate that your teacher did that, dude.
Oh, I love it.
You ever go? I mean, I'm sure you love it, but like I would be like, why? Like I would just want to know why they said that to you.
Let me see if I can remember.
Were you like a bad
I
student?
think, nah. I think it was like because it wouldn't do anything for me. Like it wouldn't benefit my career as an artist.
Was it like accredited school?
Yeah, I mean, it was CU Denver.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Dubspot for a second, but yeah. Okay.
Nah. Dubspot got caught up in some kind of scandal, I'm pretty
Ooh,
sure.
What happened? I didn't
Yeah.
hear about this.
I think they took a bunch of people's money and then like ran. Yeah.
Damn.
And then there was another music school that I worked for, actually. I was a teacher, and I wrote the curriculum for the electronic program. And the guy who owned it was just a fucking asshole. And like, I don't know, we got into it one day, and I told him to fuck off, and he told me to leave, and I said, okay. I was in the middle of a class.
Dude, was this happening in front of the students and shit? Were y'all just getting into it?
No, he was like, let me talk to you. I was like, all right, for sure. And then he's just being hella rude and like his way or the highway. And like, I wrote the fucking curriculum, and I'm like, bro, like I know how to teach these students, man. Like, let me do my thing. And yeah, I told him to fuck off.
Damn. Did you take your curriculum with you?
I did.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I
dude.
know. I think he did the same thing afterwards, though. I talked to some homies, and he took people's money and then like closed down the school and just vanished. It's fucked up.
Shady motherfuckers, dude.
I know,
Up
man.
It's in the education system
Yeah,
too.
what the fuck?
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah.
Now, I love, so like I always talk about this with school, with music, right? Like you said, no one gives a fuck if you have a degree. Like,
Yeah.
what's that gonna do for you? And
True.
you know, I'm trying to get booked on this show. Let me see your degree. No, they want to hear what you got. You know what I
Totally.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
they want to know that you could sell the ticket, that you can play the show. So
That you have a good stage presence and all that.
yeah. That was, I mean, I taught a lot of students over quarantine, did like,
Oh, sick.
the online school,
Nice.
just stay afloat when I'm not touring and shit.
Yeah.
And I had a couple of students, Jeremy being one of them, who was, like, I'm going to go to school. I'm like, no, stop.
No.
We're doing one-on-one lessons. These are the best.
Yeah,
These are
yeah,
the best
yeah.
things you could do.
Facts.
Fuck's going to school. You're having to do these other things. So whenever you're at
Mm-hmm.
CU, did you have to like go take like history and shit like that? Or were you just doing music stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, that's bullshit, right?
No, I mean, I found it interesting.
Okay,
but
word. I'm just
I mean,
negative
it wasn't-
Nancy.
It wasn't really going towards my goal, but I did find it interesting. Almost like in high school, I was a terrible student. I was selling weed and fucking off and trying to be a cool kid. Then in college, I was like, all right, Aaron, get your shit together. And I got straight A's, so.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And then I dropped out.
Damn, dude. Did you put yourself in debt doing all that?
Nah,
Good.
I didn't.
Good.
Yeah.
Smart. But yeah, dude, I always think like, I'll tell other people like, you know, you said you're in the studio for like 7 years, just constantly, no social life. Like, I feel like you kind of have to do that. You know what I mean? Like, if you're serious about it. Like, production takes a lot of fucking time. Like, takes way more time than any other instrument I've ever learned. Like, and you can do it all day and not get fatigued, maybe like mentally, but like not physically. But like, you got to make sacrifices. You got to be in there all day. And if you're going to a school paying all this money, I'm in history class. Like, I don't want to, you know, history's important, but I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Yeah. No. Me personally, history's my favorite.
Oh, it is?
History's my favorite subject at the school.
I watched this program on Netflix called World War II in Color, I think.
I watched it on some, I've seen it. Yeah, it's crazy.
I was like, what the fuck? World War II was like the craziest time ever. Like, people like to complain about the way things are today. And like, if you look at all of history ever before, it's all worse.
Yeah.
It's all fucking worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's crazy. But to think about what we did to people, not just us, but like not just Americans, but humanity did to each other.
Yeah.
It's
Savages.
so crazy, man. Like, we were area bombing cities. I think we area bombed something like 65 cities in Japan. And area bombing is where you bomb the whole motherfucking city, not just the arms depot, or not just the transportation, you know, whatever, or the factories, or we bombed everything, which is just like so crazy to think about.
Yeah. It's wild.
Can you imagine that today?
Yeah.
Like, if they just bombed all of Denver.
Oh, bro, I'm like in the worst spot now if some shit happens. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's better than New York or LA.
I feel like if they're going to hit anywhere, it'd probably be like New York.
And probably New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, that shit's wild. I mean, World War II is my favorite war, you know, if you have one. But, you know, it's a weird thing to say.
It's super interesting.
Super interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Holocaust camps. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah.
It was so fucking brutal.
Yeah.
It was so fucking brutal and heartless. And, like, man, I was watching that shit just like, how could a human do this to another human? Like, you got to be fucking twisted.
Yeah.
Like, so twisted. But then again, human nature, you look at history, and it's not exactly pretty, so.
No.
I don't know.
I mean, they didn't have Twitter back then. That shit wouldn't fly today.
Yeah.
If you're a Nazi, you're getting canceled like that. Dude.
Like that, dude. Nazis get canceled.
You're getting deplatformed.
I wish, dude.
Your music career is over.
I was like on Spotify radio, and some super racist ass rap tune came on, and I was like, how is this allowed? I was like, he was like talking about the KKK and how he's a Klan member and shit.
Damn, what
And I was
station
like,
you on, dude?
Bro, it was like underground hip hop.
I guess it kind of would be underground.
He had like 1 million something monthly listeners. I was like, fuck that. Like, I tried to figure out how to report it. I was like, this should not be allowed.
It's fucked up.
Well, yeah, it's a fine line, right?
It's fucked up, but also at the same time, I also think that anybody, if they want to be who they are, regardless what it is, they have that right? They have that right, which is like,
I don't know.
I don't necessarily agree
Do they?
with it. I don't know. Think about it, like freedom of speech. Like, what?
Freedom of speech for sure, but like, if you're talking about, he was talking about killing immigrants.
Yeah, and I'm agreeing with you saying it's fucked up,
Yeah.
right? I'm also I'm with you on saying anti this guy, right? But I'm also like, if he wants to say that shit, I feel like that's his right, whether it's right or wrong. You know, I feel like everyone has that right, and that might be fucked. I don't think that's fucked up to think. I like to think that everybody
should you be able to advertise it and promote it and get it placed on Spotify radio.
See that right
feeds
there.
it. Like, Spotify fed me that shit.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And I am not involved in any of those circles.
Yeah,
It fed it to me because I listen to hip hop.
yeah,
So like, in a way, Spotify is promoting that.
that's wild.
Like, Spotify promotes all of our music,
Yeah.
but
So that's crazy because they won't even put Wheeler Walker Jr. on a fucking playlist, but they'll put this guy on there.
yeah,
Wheeler Walker Jr.
It was Spotify radio, so
So it's that's an editorial one, right?
I guess it's probably algorithmic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
how
I don't
they
know.
figured
That shit
out.
should be flagged or something, like fucking more than parental advisory warning.
Right. No, I agree. I mean, like R. Kelly's music's still up, right? But they're not putting it in playlist anymore.
Are they not?
No.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, they're not putting it in playlists. Like if you listen to R.
Yeah.
Kelly, you got to go to R. Kelly.
Oh, okay.
So like every now and then.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I mean that's weird.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. But like, I don't know. Like I think it's crazy that it had like 1 million views too, dude.
Nah, 1 million monthly listeners, bro.
Fuck.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck am I? It like took me a second to figure it out, right? Because I'm like listening to it, like bopping my head and shit. It's like a cool hip hop beat. And all of a sudden I'm like, did he just say clan? Wait, what? What the fuck? And then I like listened to it for like a minute longer. I'm like, oh my God, this guy is so fucking racist.
Yeah. Well, think about it, dude. If you're a racist guy or you're in the Klan, that's your Zed's dead.
Fuck that.
You know what I mean? Like that's like your favorite guy. So I feel like if you're a racist, that's just your guy. You know what I mean? That's probably why he has the 1 million listeners. Is
Probably, yeah.
I ain't even racist, and I ain't got 1 million listeners. I'm doing it all wrong, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck.
same here.
Doing it all wrong over here.
Nah, we're doing it right.
Yeah, I know. I'm making a joke, dude. You know, bringing light to it, dude.
Yeah.
No, but dude, all right, back to the, we're on a weird tangent here, but back to the World War II thing, dude.
Yeah.
Whenever you play in New Orleans, you should go to the World War II Museum.
I would love to.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like the #1 attraction in New Orleans.
Really?
Yeah, I mean they say that,
Sick.
but everyone goes there to just party and shit. But
Yeah.
the World War II Museum is awesome. Like they got all the artifacts and all the clothing, and they have like all these like 4D like videos to show you, and the museum's giant. You get to go look at the
4D?
Yeah, like there's like 3D, right? And it's like 4Ds to where like you feel like the air, like some water will splash on you.
really?
Yeah, dude. So like shit like that, and they have like all the airplanes like in the museum too, and all the vehicles, all the guns. It's
sick.
badass.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I definitely recommend that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I played in Hawaii on New Year's, and I wanted to go to Pearl Harbor, but I didn't make it happen.
Got you.
Yeah.
And you'd fuck with
gonna
New
go
Orleans.
back,
Have
though.
you played New Orleans before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be your vibe. I mean, it's a whole lot of there's
Yeah.
saxophones everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You just hear
I
that.
love New Orleans.
Yeah, it's a fun
I love
place.
New Orleans. Yeah.
Super fun place,
It's
dude.
sick.
But yeah, dude, like with you being the saxophone guy, dude, like do you ever like chat with Grizz about like techniques or like Big Gigantic go jam out with those? I mean both of
Big
those
G
people,
for sure.
they both live here.
Yeah. Yeah. Grant and I haven't linked up, but I would love to at some point.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Big G on the podcast.
Nice.
So if you want to help
Yeah.
a brother out.
All right. Yeah. Dom is a fucking sweetheart.
Yeah, I fucking dude.
Yeah.
I love
super just an amazing fucking musician
Yeah.
and artist and human being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his brother on the drums, ain't it?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Who am I thinking of?
I don't know. I don't think so, at least.
Drummer's badass though, dude.
It's sick. Yeah.
Anything
Jeremy.
that has like a
Yeah.
live instruments is just instantly
Yeah.
more involved. Not
Yeah.
MIDI pads, but like the real motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should pick up like a kazoo.
Dude, I actually did some harmonica on a song.
Did you?
Oh yeah. So like,
Let's go.
I think whenever I play it live, I'll just bust out the harmonica.
Fuck yeah,
Cool.
dude.
You just
Yeah. Go sit on the front of the stage, dude. Yeah.
Smoke a cigarette at the same time.
Oh, damn.
Just part of the vibe,
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
fun, man. So how long have you been doing SoDown for?
SoDown has been around. I think the first show was in 2015.
So
I
hot
want to
minute.
say, yeah.
Hot minute. When did it start picking up for you?
Like 2017, 2018. I started touring in probably 2018, and then, yeah, started playing outside of Colorado.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got you.
Yeah.
Did you ever have anybody kind of put you on? I had Buku and G-Rex on the show, and we were kind of like talking. We had a fan call in, and it got us on this tangent. It was just like, whenever you can bring someone on, bring them on. And then I had a realization. I was like, oh wait, that was someone for all of us. Like we had somebody that was like that first person to kind of like throw us on some shows or some events. So do you ever have anybody like that?
Yeah. You mean like artists or like?
Yeah.
Man, not really, honestly. Like, I've been on a few tours, a few support tours and stuff. My first show I think I ever played was with Bass Physics, so I guess he put me on. But not a huge amount, honestly. I've kind of been like forging my own path.
Got you.
Yeah.
Were you doing the sax back then?
Yeah.
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 Hell yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
that gets you noticed, man. Like
What
first,
was your come up like?
Actually, so I had Jansen on the show, and I had talked about it a little
Sick.
bit. So Jansen
Okay.
was like the first artist to reach out to me, Been like, he's playing a show in New Orleans, and he had found me online. He was like, "Oh yeah, I want you to come play direct for me."
Sick.
And I was like, "Sick." And then he was throwing a show at Cervantes, and he's like, "I want you to come play this show." And I was like, that was the first time anybody, someone that was touring reached out and was like, "I want to throw you on some events and do some shit like that." So he was the first guy for me for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sick. When was that?
2017, 2018.
Yeah. When did you start making music?
I've been a musician since I was 9.
When you start producing?
2014 or 15.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Sick.
got into it but I did what you did, bro. I fucking gave up social life. Yeah, just cranked out every day, like not like masturbating, but like the fucking just sat in the studio for like 12 hours a day, dude. Just to just get better, and I'm still doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I got the next month and a half off, so like whenever I called you yesterday, like I was just in the grind, just jamming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you constantly like writing like your style of music, or are you just writing tunes? Because like something I've been doing a lot is like if I'm not feeling bass music, like yesterday I was writing R&B. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was
told me that.
It was like I never wrote R&B. It was fucking hard. Or like I have a side project, pop punk project with my roommate Comas.
Sick.
We haven't released it yet, but we got like a lot of music we're sitting on.
Nice.
It's fucking fun, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like
super
so
fun.
like if I'm not feeling like the bass music shit, taboo stuff, I'm like, fuck it. Let me grab a guitar and write like a fucking, a riff. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, that's kind of culminated in the SoDown project for me. Like I get inspired by something or I like a sound. I'm like, oh, I want to try something like that. And I write a tune like that. I'm like, oh, this is fucking sick. What am I going to do with it? And most of the time I put it out, honestly, because, it's an expression of who I am. And at the end of the day, that's what SoDown is to me.
Yeah.
So.
I feel that, dude. I did a comedy record, and I was like, like my team was like, should we put this out as taboo? Like there was that whole thing.
Really?
That was that whole thing, man. I even thought it for a second. I was like, is this taboo? And I'm like, what? This is fucking me, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it out.
Yeah.
It's like not electronic at all.
I think there's two kinds of artists. There's kinds of artists that, or I should say projects, like super designated niche projects and projects that are an expression of, the entirety of the human, not just one part.
That makes sense. Yeah, like if G Jones came out with like a metal song tomorrow, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. But if he had put out some metal shit before, like you gotta like condition your fans. I heard Russ talk about this. You gotta like condition your fans and your listeners to not know what's coming next. Well, to know what's coming next, but to not be surprised if you do something different.
Yeah.
Like I can put out a heavy ass dubstep tune, or I can put out a fucking house tune, or I can put out a fucking tropical breakbeat fucking hip hop thing. Like I can do whatever the fuck I want because I've conditioned my fan base. Like if you put on my Spotify, there's all kinds of shit, And I don't know if that's good for marketing. I don't know if it's like the right thing to do if you want to have a successful career or whatever, but I don't know. I've just been doing it, and it's been working.
Ain't it so freeing, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I learned, like, whenever I put that comedy record out, my manager was like, I feel like you can kind of do whatever the fuck you want. And I was just like, I know, it feels good.
It feels great.
It feels so good.
Yeah.
I can just make whatever I want to make that day and just have fun making it,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's very freeing, man. I think that I mean, and the thing is, everything you're making, you're having fun doing it, right?
Totally.
Like, you're not banging your head against the wall, like, I need to write a fucking 150 fucking festival banger.
Yeah,
You're like, nah,
exactly.
dude, I'm gonna write some damn tropical titty music.
Yeah. Dude, one time I was in Thailand by myself. I went there, God, when was it? It was probably like 2017, 2018, somewhere in there. And I was on the beach at this little beach party thing, and I was just by myself. I was riding around on a moped around Thailand, and I heard this song. I was like, oh, man, I recognize this. This is cool. What is this? Like, oh, did one of my friends make this? Oh, fuck, I made this.
Oh, shit.
And I went up to the DJ. I was like, yo, I made this song. And he didn't speak English. And he was just like,
sure, dude.
had no idea what I was saying, but I was just thumbs up. It was a pretty wild experience.
Hell yeah. It's always cool when you hear your music like in places you ain't expecting.
Yeah,
it to,
like at a restaurant or some shit. You're like, oh, this is mine. No way.
Yeah, the Jacksonville Jaguars. The
They use your shit?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Play like something for your mom. I'll get a video. I produced an intro song for the Kansas City Chiefs back in 2018.
Oh, fuck
so
yeah.
like every home game they'd run into the game, and I was just like, God, I made that.
Nice.
I made that. You know,
Fuck yeah.
it's always good. It was so you think that's like the craziest place you've heard your tune?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Fucking, you go in the World War II museum.
Yeah.
Playing SoDown,
I
dude.
fucking hope not. They need to be playing something sad.
Did they? It's just like, you know, you just like gunshots, like
Just-
it's just yeah, and just
Fucking
like
explosions. I can't imagine being in war, man. That would not be fun.
yeah, like
It's romanticized though, like video games and like war movies and shit. Like it's romanticized, and I get standing up for a cause and all that, but like, I don't know. You killing somebody with a family more than likely.
yeah, war's crazy, man.
War's crazy, dude.
It's crazy. Like, you know, we ain't even got the draft, do we? Do we have the
Nah.
draft?
I think it still exists, but they haven't used it since Vietnam.
Yeah, because there's been
Yeah.
enough people going into the military.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Yeah, so you're not even draftable. You're old,
That's
bro.
bullshit, dude. I'm perfectly capable of kill someone with a family. Okay, point to him.
Oh God.
Nah, man. I mean, yeah, like, when did they cut it off? Is it 20?
25.
That's
That's kind of
kinda-
18 to 25.
Wow, that age.
I think they're malleable, bro.
I don't
We're all malleable.
I don't
at
even know what
age.
that means.
Malleable?
Yeah.
It means formable, manipulatable.
I feel like I'm still kind of like that, dude.
Are you?
Maybe.
You want to go to war, bro?
Dude, let's go. You and me, dude. We'll take them all on, dude. We'll
Okay,
go
let's
together,
go,
man.
let's go.
We'll start a band, a war band, where we just tour the war.
Tour the war.
Yeah,
we
we
used to do that. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, dudes out there with their marching snares, just bullets flying. They're just keep going. Like,
Fuck
oh
that.
shit, I got to keep my paradiddles going. You know?
Like, can you imagine being in war when they had like firing lines and shit? It was just, I don't know, 1,000 dudes lined up on two sides of a field, and the guns are so bad that they just shoot at each other. It takes like 5 minutes to reload.
yeah, that's way better than motherfucker with the sword. Think about that, dude. They used to
I
come
know,
at you with
right?
damn swords,
Yeah.
arrows.
Sketch.
Yeah.
Guy on a horse comes by and just fucking swing.
Yeah. Shane Gillis has this great joke. He was like, you know, the country's so divided. He's like, you know, we had a war, right? Back then,
True.
there'd be like someone just come through on a horse and he'd be like, yo, who's talking shit? I'm going to go march down there to the south right now. I'll go down there, shoot the first fucking person I see.
Yeah, dude. It kind of like points in the direction that humans are at their essence barbarians.
That's kind of cool a little bit. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
kinda-
I don't know. Is it? Because we all hold ourselves to such a high standard these days.
Yeah.
Like, have you murdered anybody?
You know, if I did, I probably wouldn't say it on the show. So I'm not going to answer it. So, because it makes me sound cooler.
So you may have.
I may have, dude. You
think
know,
murder's cool, huh?
dude, my favorite thing, and other than music, murder.
Murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite thing on the planet, dude. And they're close.
They're close.
They're close.
Dude. Tied almost.
Yeah, you know, like
Some days it kind of.
the reason I picked up music is so I didn't have the itch for murder anymore. It gave me something else to focus on.
Yeah, but I feel like murder used to happen a lot more often.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't like what somebody said to you, you might murder them.
I mean, that still happens today for sure.
Like, on a fraction.
Right, for sure. Yeah.
Like,
The
can you
Wild
imagine,
West.
like, living in Rome or something? Like, when you could just go fucking murder somebody and then what? There's no fingerprints. There's no nothing.
That's it.
Like, you just dump their body in the river and they're gone.
Like the Wild West,
Nobody
dude.
knows, dude.
Yeah, like the Wild West. Like some
Wild West, dog. That'd be fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely glad that I can, you know, press
Dude,
play.
brutal times, man. History. Press play. Yeah.
Well, what type of person would you be back in the day, dude? I think I'd be a farmer. Actually, I'd probably be
What era are we talking about?
All right, Wild West. I'd probably be an outlaw.
I'd be an outlaw.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be a bank robber.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'd rob trains.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, trains.
Dude, my dad used to
Rob trains.
no, but he did used to like jump on trains and like catch it across the country.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So those are called wooks.
No, they don't do that
they,
anymore.
don't do,
dude.
they don't do that.
It
They'll
was
just
the
catch a run.
hippies back then, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Is
Yeah.
that like the nice form of a wook? Is a hippie?
I mean, aren't wooks nice?
I don't know.
I think they're pretty nice. I like the wooks.
I like the wooks too, but isn't there like a negative connotation? Like like that they like steal from you and mooch from you and these kinds of things?
I don't know. Maybe I have a positive outlook on them.
Uh,
You know what I mean? Like
I have a positive outlook on hippies
got you,
and
but
like
not
these
wooks.
kinds of people. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm interpreting the word wrong.
Maybe. So my idea of a wook is somebody that ain't got much,
Okay.
don't give a fuck. They come to the
Alright.
show and they're gonna have a great time. Now there are those negative comments. They're gonna borrow this and that. Dude, I know like functioning wooks with good careers. You know what I mean? Like
So
I know
what,
some.
What
I know
defines
some.
a wook then? You just said it's people that don't have much.
That's true, man. I'm fucking my own thing up.
Well,
But,
I'm
like,
just trying to get to the
think-
bottom of this, man, because apparently we don't have. What's the dictionary definition, bro?
The Urban Dictionary. No, I think a wook,
We're
man.
looking it up.
So I think a wook kind of is just like a modern day hippie that likes fucking dumb stuff. Like you can just look at somebody and be like, that's a wook, dude. You got the dreads, you wearing your crystals around, dude. You fucking, snorting some K.
An especially codependent mooch or someone so intoxicated that they require assistance to others to ensure their own survival.
Damn, so like half my family are wooks.
Yeah.
The moment I just found out, dude. Holy
there you go, dude.
Shit. That's all negative connotations,
That's not
dude.
good,
That's
yeah.
not good.
Yeah.
The wooks aren't doing too good right now.
I mean, by that definition, no.
No.
I fuck with the hippies, though.
Damn, bro, we need to change
Peace
it.
and love.
Yeah, but aren't the wooks like that too?
Yeah, but then they go steal your grill.
Damn, not my grill. That's where you lost me.
No, I don't know, dude. By that definition, yeah.
I'm from,
But by other definitions, maybe not.
I'm from the South, dude. You don't touch a man's grill.
Yeah, you don't touch a man's grill
Not a
around here
man's
either.
grill, yeah.
Somebody stole my bike, though. I was pissed about that.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That sucks. Like out your yard, or how did it
Out
happen?
my yard, yeah.
What was in your yard, bro?
Yeah. It was on the alley on the back side. I don't know. It should have been locked up. It's partly on me, but
Yeah,
it's partly on humans being fucking barbarians.
true. I lived in New Orleans for 5 years, so I'm like, don't leave nothing outside.
Yeah.
Lock the doors.
Yeah.
It'd be like that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. What would you be back in the Western
yeah.
times, man? What would you be?
I told you I'd be a bank robber, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd be sticking it to the man.
good, dude. I like that. You could just do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and ride off into the sunset, and it's like, where'd he go? I don't know.
It's in Montana.
He looked like this, and they sketch you up.
Bro.
They sketch you up. They send that shit out on a horseback to the next town. Have you seen this guy? He had a mustache. I might shave my mustache. You never find me.
You seen this guy? Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. What's it to me? You have to like pay people off to figure it out.
Right? Wanted.
But
What
it's
would
cool.
you be worth, dude?
Me?
Wanted how much?
Like $10
Are
was a
you
lot
a farmer
back then.
or what?
I'm a train robber. I'm
You're
an
a train
outlaw.
robber. You're an outlaw.
I'm a bad
Just a
boy.
general bad boy.
I'm naughty, bro.
Super naughty.
Nah, dude, I'm probably be a farmer if I'm being real, dude.
Yeah,
Probably
it would be a
would've been-
much less stressful life.
Yeah, until a bunch of outlaws come on your farm.
I know, and steal all your fucking goats.
Yeah,
your horses.
if anyone's gonna fuck my goat, it's gonna be me.
You remember when?
You know?
You remember when currency was like horses? Like whoever had the most horses was like supreme.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Not that long ago, bro.
yeah. Like what, 200 years or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's like how many That's like
4.
yeah.
That's wild. That is,
That's like by today's standards. That's like 2 or 3 lifespans.
dude. But I like those bartering systems, right? So like, I ended up on a blackjack table at a festival.
Summer camp.
No, Wakan.
They had another one at summer camp. I wanted to do it, but we had to leave.
Is that Wakan?
Sick.
And it was just like,
What'd you win?
I won nothing.
What'd you lose?
Some good drugs. I'm joking. I lost a cool pen.
A pen?
Pen.
Pin?
Yeah.
Pen.
Pen. Like a pen. Is it my accent? It's fucking.
Pin?
Yeah. Am I fucking?
Like you put on a hat.
Yeah, pen.
Oh, cool. You a pen guy?
What'd I say?
Pen.
Is that right?
I don't know. It could be pen or pin.
Pen. Pen?
Pen.
I'm thinking of a pan.
Pen.
Oh, a pen. I still
Pen.
call it a pen. See, I'm fucking it up now.
English is hard, bro. I think it's the hardest language.
No, it's not.
No, I think it is. I think it actually is because nothing makes sense. There's no universal rules. Like you try to learn Spanish, they're like, all right, these are the rules and it applies to everything. In English? Nah.
Yeah, because words have different meanings too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that shit is, man, what am I trying to think of right here? Like, you know, like like that's dope. You know, and that's dope. You know what I mean? Like dope used to be a negative thing. Now it's a dope thing. You know, see, I'm just right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Totally.
But the blackjack, dude, there's just like all these cool things on the table.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
What was the coolest thing?
I don't want to say it on, on here. You know what I'm saying? But you know, 'cause
Dildo.
those are my people. You know, dildo, that'd be good.
Yeah, that
Actually,
be good.
someone snuck in a dildo into a show that had really high security for me to sign it. And I thought that was like, where'd you hide it?
Dude, in high school, we had this, I don't even know what to call it, but we called it the paper toss. And we had a huge courtyard in the center of our high school. And at the end of the semester, everybody would go and throw all their papers, all their homework, all their tests, everything. They would throw it off, right? And somebody just got this huge double-sided dildo and just fucking wanged that thing across the courtyard. I saw it just clock this chick in the face, dude. It was assault.
And he probably stole that from his mom.
Oh.
You're in high school, dude. Where you
Yeah, I don't know where you get dildos in high school. But he had it.
Damn, dude. That's fun.
Yeah.
For a guy that's so green, dude, you're just throwing papers out there, man.
I know, right?
Ah, bad boy. Naughty. What about you? You been in any of those like barter tables?
Man, I haven't.
I want to. I wish there was more of those. Those are fun.
Super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because whatever you have,
Mhm.
that means anything to you. Or
I
it's
used
cool.
to play poker a bunch in Nicaragua when I lived in Nicaragua for a
Oh, you
little
lived
while.
down in
Yeah.
Nicaragua?
I don't think I lost anything crazy, at least that I can remember. But yeah, I lived down there for like 3 months after high school.
For what? Just
Yeah.
for the
I
Lord.
was just chilling.
Chilling.
I was just chilling. Yeah, I was doing nonprofit work, and we're building like a recycling program for this town called San Juan del Sur, and yeah, just surfing and kicking it.
Damn. So you're big like on the like green, just natural stuff out there building
Yeah.
water and stuff.
I think we've got a fucking. Did you say building water? I just had to follow.
You
up
gotta
on
build
that.
the damn water.
No, there is a water shortage that will be pretty crazy in our life, I think. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like we're in an interesting predicament, and it's something that I care about for sure.
What's something like what do you think is like a good thing that we need to start doing? Like,
Solution?
yeah.
Man. I mean, there's so many, but I mean, using hemp for like everything would be a great start.
Say you're from Colorado without saying you're from Colorado.
True. But that would solve a lot of problems.
How so? Like, what could you do? Like make rope or paper?
Yeah, I think you can make cars out of hemp.
What?
Yeah.
The metal?
Yeah. Like it's super strong. So like you can build like basically anything with it. Like houses, like anything you need lumber for. And it grows super fast, super efficiently. And it doesn't like destroy the soil.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had somebody tell me that like you could make it into a fuel if you wanted to. Is that possible?
Yeah, you should look that up.
Jeremy, this is where we looked this
All right,
up.
I'll be Jamie real quick. I got y'all.
Oh yeah.
Can you turn hemp into fuel? Is it possible?
Yeah.
Because dude, the gas prices, man.
So
also, yeah, I know, right, man?
there was a
It's
dude-
crazy. I just looked it up. Like gas is like, I think the most expensive in the world right now that gas is like Hong Kong for like $11 a gallon.
Fuck, man. I was in Chicago a couple weeks ago, and it was like $7.20.
For premium? Or
for regular.
Regular?
Yeah.
All right. So
Damn.
What you got, Jeremy?
says one of the most exciting and novel uses of hemp biomass is the production of fuel. There are two primary types of fuel that can be extracted: hemp biodiesel, which comes from pressed hemp seed oil, and hemp ethanol/methanol, which comes from fermented stalk.
Damn, so he said diesel. You can make diesel fuel, basically, I don't know if that works like that, but I heard the word diesel.
Diesel was in there for sure. I picked up on that too. Which may not be the best solution as far as climate change stuff, but hemp has a lot of amazing things that you can do with it. And I don't know. I feel like we could start getting power from different places, like nuclear power. that's just pretty safe now.
Yeah.
And like we're all terrified of it because we're traumatized from Chernobyl
Yeah.
and these kinds of things. But like they power fucking aircraft carriers with it.
And
Like, that shit is
submarines
safe.
as well.
Yeah, submarines too.
Yeah, and like one plant could power like all of Denver.
All kinds of shit,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the wind turbines, like they, you have to have a lot of them.
Yeah.
You know.
Aren't there hydrogen cars too?
I'm pretty
Hydrogen,
sure.
and it outputs fucking water.
Yeah, I think that someone had made that, and then like the guy bought the patent, and then so like they couldn't mass produce it.
Like
But I've heard-
Henry Ford or some shit?
Back when Ford was coming up, this is all from memory. I don't know how accurate it is.
you got a computer in front of you, bro.
That is true. There was a guy. So this is another thing with this recently. But anyways, back when Ford was coming up, a dude made a water-based engine, and then he ended up disappearing. And then,
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, and
He got suicided maybe.
yeah, recently too, that mass shooting in Buffalo, another guy had just created a engine that ran as Ford off of water, and then he got killed in the shooting. And so the conspiracy on the internet, going around the internet, is that he was the targeted person in that, but they did a mass shooting just to kind of
Cover it up.
cover it up.
That's crazy.
That's the
man.
internet though.
That
so
dude
who knows?
they got Jeffrey Epstein, bro. That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That dude was a fuck though.
He was a fuck.
Yeah.
He had it coming, but like also like there were some higher power people.
Maybe the dude who probably the dude who was inventing what would you say? Powered off water?
Yeah, it's completely ran
Powered
off water.
Yeah, he probably didn't deserve to die. We needed that guy.
Yeah, we need that. Like, how awesome would that be? So many problems solved.
Yeah.
Unless we start running low in water.
It's already happening.
What?
Bro.
How so, dude? You ever been to fucking Louisiana? That bitch, right? It's
Yeah.
water in the air.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But you can't drink it though, can you?
I'm sure there's ways that you could figure it out.
It's super expensive.
Air.
Getting water out of the air.
Okay, got you.
And maybe I'm thinking of desalinization. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Got you.
Like using ocean water.
Yeah, there's a way to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's crazy expensive.
Because I saw a fact that like we have the same amount of water on Earth as we did. Is that wrong?
True. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. I think it's just going into the oceans. And then it's no longer drinking water or usable water for humans.
Got you. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Like California, constantly, like in big droughts. Supposedly, someone told me that Colorado's in a drought, but I'm like, it's rained a lot since I've been here. My buddy told me I brought the rain with me, bro. I'm just trying to get this city wet. You know what I'm saying? Bro?
Yeah.
I'm trying to, you know what
We
I'm
all appreciate it.
So you think we're gonna run out of water, dude?
I don't know. Have you seen the movie The Big Short?
Yeah.
And the final like wrap up of that movie is the guy who predicted the housing crisis is now betting on one thing. What do you think it is?
The New Orleans Saints to win the Super Bowl next season.
It's water, bro. Water. Because it's decreasing and we all need it so fucking much.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we probably shouldn't need fuel water. That'd be bad.
I don't know. It depends if it's salt water or fresh water. It's probably got to be fresh water, but
Yeah, because salt. I mean,
and it depends
salt
on
will
how
rust
efficient
things
it
up.
was. Yeah, true.
Rust it up. Takes it out a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
So back to the engine thing real quick. Stanley Meyer in 1998, he was at lunch with 4 dudes in a restaurant, and he had just got published in a local newspaper about his engine, and they actually wrote a book on his death. But anyways, he was eating lunch, drank a glass of cranberry juice. Something happened. He ran outside and collapsed and fell to his death.
Damn.
And so the toxicology report didn't show any, or they didn't release any significant findings from the toxicology report when they did the autopsy.
So that's fucked, dude. That just goes to like what we're saying about our barbarics, dude. These large corporations, fucking just trying to keep that money, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's so crazy to think that now the world is essentially ran by corporations.
Yeah.
Almost exclusively.
Disney
And you-
owns, I think it's 90% of all broadcasting services. And like there's a big chain you can find on the
Bro.
internet that like they own ESPN, they own all
Hulu.
the news companies,
Yeah.
Hulu, all of it.
And
Yeah.
that's the control of information, right? To the people.
They said that the CIA actually worked with Disney in the 60s to kind of create like a somewhat version of mind control and being able to like feed certain propaganda to the world and the masses that way. I'm big into this shit. I love it. So
So Jeremy
Yeah.
might be low key wook,
low key.
Well, I don't know, dude.
I claim the title, definitely.
You
I don't.
do you need
mooch,
to borrow
though.
my phone?
Nah,
or?
fam. I got my own phone. I pay my own bills.
All
man.
right. I don't think you're woke.
He's
then.
just heady, dude.
I'm
By
heady as fuck,
definition,
bro.
we should start using that word.
Heady.
I don't know, man. The definition isn't so flattering.
We're taking the words
definition of
back.
woke?
Fuck it.
We can take it back.
Let's take it
Okay.
back.
We can take it
well,
back.
Then they got to change the definition.
That's something that's happened a lot in history. You take
Yeah,
a
it
negative
has.
word, turn it into something cool.
It's
Yeah.
like dope, man.
Yeah, dope.
Mm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of other words. One we're not allowed to say, but so like but yeah, dude, fuck that shit. Yeah, it's owned by corporations, like, especially Disney.
And dude, the craziest thing to me is that lobbying is legal. It's just legal bribery.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just so crazy, man. That's not legal anywhere else in the world, just America.
Well, as long as Disney keeps making these Star Wars series, you know, I'll keep
Cool
my
with
mouth
it.
shut.
Who was the CEO of Halliburton?
I have no
What's
idea.
his name?
Got you.
He's got us, dude. Jeremy out back here working today, boy.
Oh man,
Is it Halliburton?
I think he was vice president
What is
during
Halliburton?
Bush.
It's a
Halliburton is the
petroleum
biggest-
company, isn't it?
One of the biggest oil companies. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. But anyways, he gave the oil contract to Halliburton during the Iraq War. Okay? Like billions of dollars. And then who does he go work for? Who does he become CEO of? What company does he become CEO of after he leaves office? Fucking Halliburton. It's like, this is just blatant corruption right in front of our face.
Oh yeah.
And it doesn't seem like anybody's doing anything about it. Like,
Well, who the fuck
we all
wants to
need
be
to
in
fucking
politics?
rise up and do some shit. I don't fucking know,
Yeah.
bro.
Like it takes a fucking
I don't
weird
want-
person to be in
Well,
politics.
I think most people get into politics because they fucking love it and they want to make a change. And then they fall subject to the beast.
you got to play the game.
You got to play the game.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're just a corrupt fucking asshole.
So yeah, the CEO or Dick Cheney.
Dick Cheney.
Dick
That's who it
Cheney.
was.
Shit.
He cut ties
Damn.
with the CEO of Halliburton because they were profiting from the Iraq War.
He cut ties with
Yeah,
them?
he cut ties with them, or cut his ties with them, not like America, but his personal ties, because he feel like he was the chief executive from 1995 to 2000, and so he quit to run for vice president.
Okay.
And once the Halliburton was profiting from the war, he cut ties with him to save his name.
Yeah, because he fucking gave him the contract and then everybody was like, the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I thought he was CEO afterwards.
No, it
I
says
had it
that.
flipped.
Yeah,
But yeah,
My
who the
bad.
fuck would want to be in
But
politics?
still,
dude?
like, I don't know, man. To me, it's like, if you want to be a politician, you need to be a servant to the people, to the community, right?
a police officer, serve and protect.
Yeah, and like police officers aren't allowed to take bribes from certain shops and certain, to police it more or whatever the fuck. Like, I think to go into politics, you need to never be able to take another dollar from anything else.
Yeah.
It's not that fucking complicated. We can still pay him well. We still pay him well. Like,
so they get a set aside amount of money for just to furnish their buildings, government buildings. It's like $40,000 per room or something like that. There was a big
who does?
Politicians. There's a whole government fund just for like furnishing their rooms and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So there was a lady who like went to court over it was to do with the poverty line and what was considered poverty. She was saying that to sustain a family of four, it requires $48,000 a year, and that's considered poverty level for that amount of people. And the
Okay.
government officials are getting that much just to furnish rooms in their buildings.
Yeah,
Instead-
see, and then afterwards, after they leave office, they're gonna go buddy up with the people that they fucking put on while they were in office and make a gajillion more dollars. It's just money, dude.
Right.
It's just money.
Yeah, I wish they listened to people more. Like gave us what they
Yeah,
want, right? Like the
totally.
fact that they're like taking abortions away in some states and like everyone's pissed about it.
Yeah.
It's like, why can't you just listen to the people, right? Like,
Totally.
Like that's not. Why are y'all deciding?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you should give us what us as a country, or not even as a country, just individual states are wanting. Like, listen to your fucking people.
I agree.
Goddamn power hungry maniacs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's twisted, bro. Like, I got super into politics for a while, and then it just became overwhelming, and it was just like super depressing, and I stopped paying attention
So I stayed out of
as
them.
much. But
I stayed out of them forever. Like, because I was just like, I don't give a fuck, doesn't affect me until COVID happened. I'm like, oh, this shit's affecting me big time.
Yeah.
Big time. So
I mean, it does affect you.
yeah.
Like
And
politics does affect you for sure.
Yeah, I was just dumb. I was just younger and dumber. You know what I mean? Like I was just like, I'm living life, like fuck them. You know what I mean? But like once like it actually started affecting me personally, and I'm like, this is stupid. You know what they're doing? I don't agree with that. That's when I kind of got into it a little bit more.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's depressing to see how it really works and the way decisions are made.
Just get into politics, bro.
SoDown for Prez. I'd be a great
Dude,
fucking president, honestly.
That'd be a great name.
Let's
dude.
go.
I just want The Rock to become president.
Yeah, that would. I mean,
What, in Kanye running like
he
election?
seems like a pretty good dude.
Yeah, you don't get that big without working your ass off
True.
all the time. That dude's one of the busiest dudes ever.
Did Arnold do a good job?
He couldn't be president. He's not a
I know, but he was a
governor.
Governor.
California.
Yeah.
I don't know if he did a good job.
Did he do a good job?
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Let's just get
Apparently
Caitlyn Jenner.
California's fucked right now.
Yeah, they've been fucked, dude.
Bro. God damn.
I say Denver's like the new LA for the music scene.
Oh, it is.
It used to be LA,
yeah.
but now everyone.
Especially for the dance scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Base capital.
Base capital, baby.
Yeah,
Let's go.
there was all those thoughts when you're young. You're like, I need to go to LA so I can pursue my
Right.
DJ career. But now I was like, I'm going to Denver.
I'm going. You know how many fucking producers live here, bro? It's insane. Like when I was coming up, there's like, I don't know, a bunch of us underground cats, but like, you know, people that had made it. There was like, you know, Pretty Lights. I think Paper Diamond. I don't know, like not that many, but now there's like thousands of us.
Yeah, it's great.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's great, especially if you're
It
trying to have
is.
a podcast.
Oh yeah, bro. I see you.
No, man, I love, dude. It's way different. Like,
Yeah.
I've been here for a month now. It's fucking different.
Yeah.
But it's awesome.
It's the
like,
shit,
so much
right?
fun here.
Yeah.
I've had a blast here. Like
Yeah,
every night I've
man.
gone out, I'm like, wow, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
And it's not just like the music scene, like the comedy scene here is fucking awesome. Like apparently there's like a big car scene here too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like there's also like a big hunting scene here too. I'm a big hunter. And like
Nice.
I've had like fans hit me up to go fishing. It's just like all that's going on.
We
but,
should
like,
go hunting and fishing.
I love that, man. I
Yeah.
fucking love that,
That'd be
honestly.
sick.
Yeah, I'm gonna hunt elk for the first time this year.
Really?
I ain't never done it.
Dude, let's go. I want to do it.
You ever done it?
Nah.
No, you ever hunt?
Nah.
I've been a hunter since I was 5.
Really? Dude,
Yeah.
show me your ways.
I will, dude. I'll teach you.
Yeah.
I'll get you learned.
Let's go.
I'll get you learned, man.
Let's go. But yeah, Denver is the shit, man. There's a huge outdoor community and scene, and you know, there's kayaking and hiking and biking and skiing, and I bought a snowmobile last year, dude. That shit is crazy. What? Dude, I gotta take you out sometime. It's like floating on a cloud with 1,000 cc's between your legs.
Dude, so snow's just a new thing for me. You know?
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta be prepared though.
Like I
'cause
see
you-
it on tour.
You go out there, man, like, and there's no fucking like, there ain't nobody coming for you. There's no service or anything, and like, there's no little warm up hut.
Bro.
Like, I've been out there, and just all of a sudden the weather changes, and you can't see anything. You can't see the ground from the sky. Like, you can see barely your hands in front of you.
And you're just
you're like-
fucking racing.
No, hell no, bro. You can't see anything. You're going like 2 miles an hour. Like, I think I'm going the right way.
I'm talking about on the snowmobile, man.
Oh, on the snowmobile, yeah, but like, yeah, when the weather comes in though, like you can't move
yeah.
because you can't see anything, bro.
No,
But
it is.
yeah, it's so much fun, man. Like floating around, and it's not like, you know, like dirt biking or mountain biking or, you know, driving a fast car or something, because you're not constricted. You can go anywhere, right? Anywhere there's not like a huge amount of trees, you can go, and it's just such an adventure.
Hell yeah. It's like 4-wheeler on snow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's exciting, dude. Yeah, this is going to be my first time experiencing a winter.
Sick.
Like a real one. Grew up in Mississippi and then lived in Louisiana, bro. We don't have a winter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I'm excited about it. I know people
Fuck
here
yeah.
hate the fucking snow. Like 2 weeks ago.
Who hates the snow?
A lot of people.
Man,
But it gets
it's
me
so
excited.
much fun.
Yeah, it gets me
I
excited.
love the snow. People who hate the snow don't know how to enjoy the snow.
Yeah.
Like, if you hate the snow, go fucking sledding.
Yeah.
That's just fun.
Sounds fun. I'm excited. I never snowboard.
Have
I'm
you
gonna
been
try.
sledding, dude?
Nope.
You've never been sledding
Nope.
in your life?
Nope.
Bro, we gotta get some hot
Bro,
cocoa.
it didn't snow. It didn't snow. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but you never been anywhere when it was snowy out
Um,
and hopped on a little piece of plastic and gone down a hill?
No, man. The only time I'd see snow is when, like, whenever you're on tour and shit like that. But like, I remember one time it like
Have you made
sleeted.
a snow angel?
No, I did make a snowman. I was trying to
Okay.
start snowballs with fights with random people, and I'm like all excited, like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just throwing balls at people. We had like a lot of sleet come through Mississippi once, and I took my skateboard and I took the trucks off and duct taped my feet to the board.
Okay.
I just went on top of a hill and just
They got those, dude. It's called a snow skate. It's basically a skateboard with a tiny snowboard attached to it instead of the wheels. They suck though.
Okay, well this was
that.
was pretty shitty, I'd have to imagine, but it was fun. You know,
Nice.
as a kid, you know.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Hell
so
yeah.
I'm excited to try that. But yeah, dude, Denver's fun. I like it out here.
Super fun,
I like it
yeah.
out here a lot.
Yeah.
Do you ever like sit down and work with other people out here, or do you pretty much just keep to yourself and just work by yourself?
I'm working on an album right now, so I'm mostly like solo focused. But yeah, absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've been sitting down with a bunch of people and it's been cool. Just
Nice.
like, you know, just learning and, you know, teaching and just, you know, just having a good time being around more producers.
Absolutely.
You know, New Orleans, we had like Brock, that's Fanboys,
Yeah.
Comus, and that was about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it, dude. But yeah, I saw you, that Red Rocks video for you was
Bro.
awesome.
Man, it was such a crazy experience.
Yeah.
It was such a crazy experience because, like, I grew up going to Red Rocks, and you know, it was always a dream. And I played it in 2017, and then I didn't play it again for 5 years. And every year I was just like, I want to do that again.
Yeah.
You know,
Weren't you direct for Brock?
I was direct. Yeah.
That's fucking kick ass, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
Super grateful for that opportunity.
Yeah, worth the wait, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw
Yeah.
all the lights were up. I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, dude.
Yeah. It's the background on my computer.
As it should be.
Yeah. It's probably the most epic moment of my life.
If I go to your house and you don't have it framed somewhere, I'm like, dude, what
I
are you
know.
doing?
I need to get one of those.
Just get like a big film made for a wall.
Yeah,
Just the
right.
whole wall.
Just put it on a TV.
Yeah.
I always thought those were weird. The like digital art frames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the actually I have one, so
Do you?
yeah, it's like a digital picture frame and it changes pictures all the time. So you can have like 1,000
it
pictures.
high enough quality?
Yeah, it's nice.
Really?
Yeah, it's nice.
Damn. I need to look into that.
Yeah, you can have like 1,000 pictures on there, dude. Fuck
Yeah.
one, you know?
Yeah. True.
But you know, what would you say? Because we've been all over the place. This has been
We
fun.
have.
This has been fun.
It's
I've
been super fun.
I've been
man.
enjoying this.
Yeah.
I love this conversation. But what would you say would be like the most pivotal point in the career of SoDown? Like where something happened and it was just like after that everything changed.
Probably after I sold out my first show in Denver. It was Cervantes, the other side, and you know, nobody was really taking me seriously, and like I couldn't get a headline show, I couldn't get a date, and somebody pulled off a show like 3 weeks out, and so it just kind of like fell into my lap, and I was all stressed out, you know, because you never done that before. You never done a headline. It's scary. And I fucking grinded, bro. I started accepting Venmos, and I was like selling consignment tickets through Venmo, and I would get the payment, get their address, and I would mail them a letter with the ticket and a handwritten note.
You ain't doing that shit no more.
Nah. Nah. But some people still have the note that I wrote them, you know what I mean?
Was it just like thank you?
It's like, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. I'll see you this date.
That's
Love
fucking
you,
awesome,
Aaron.
dude. That's
Yeah.
so awesome. Like if I got
Yeah.
one of those, I'm like, oh, dude, I got to support this guy everywhere he goes now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's something I'm really trying to do is like foster a community, because that's what really got me into this shit is like that feeling. And so I'm going to start doing a lot more like pop-ups and like meetups and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
Grizz,
like adventure days and shit.
yeah, Grizz does fucking a great job with all this stuff.
he does.
The
He does.
Free show for the people.
Yep.
All that stuff. Yeah, that's so cool, man. Yeah, I love, like, when was that show? Like, how prepared were you, like, musically? Like, how far along were you?
Well, I mean, if I listened to that music now, I'd probably say it wasn't very good.
But
But
you were prepared for that moment.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I had been grinding for, was it, I guess 7 years at that point, if you include like everything from when I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I love about that story, though. Like, it's like nothing was happening, but you were ready for the opportunity, right?
Totally.
Like, it sucked to get that opportunity and just be like, oh, shit. Like, what do I do
yeah. I mean,
now?
it was super late too, right? And my manager at the time was like, "Do you want it?" And I was like, "It's like the show's like 2.5 weeks away. Like, are we gonna be able to do that? Are we gonna flop? Like, I don't want to flop my first show. Like." But yeah, I just put in the work, and I took a loss. I was selling like 5 tickets for the price of 4 and shit.
Bro, you're just trying to get people in the door. That's what I mean, but like that's the shit you gotta do in the beginning, dude.
It
like,
is,
you gotta play the show where like, oh fuck, I'm losing money going to play this, but like I need to go do it.
Yeah.
Where it's like a part of me now, especially like with like all these like younger artists that are just starting to tour and stuff, like especially with flight prices being so hard. Like I'm seeing a lot of people on Twitter, like this is, like kind of like against it. There's part of me that's kind of like it too. Like you shouldn't be losing money to tour, but also at the same time, I lost money to tour for the longest fucking time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
There's a part of me that wants to be like, don't do it. But also at the same time, like you got to, like the opportunities are a lot way.
Dude, I remember I didn't know anybody in the music industry. And I was just like, I was making music and I knew 0 people. So I went to Eat Tuesdays every week by myself for probably a year. And I met my first agent there, just like hanging out with the community and just like meeting people and saying what's up. And like, I think back on those days, it's wild to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you like a super like social guy? Like, are you going out and like just meeting people like that?
I've gone in waves throughout my life, but I've grown to have a bit of social anxiety. I think it came from the 7-year stint of being in my room by myself. But yeah, I'm definitely opening up more to it again. But there was a period in my life where I was uncomfortable in those kinds of situations.
Got you. Word.
And I'm not a huge drinker, so like I don't hit the bar or anything like that. Plus, I'm still kind of a workaholic, so.
Yeah, I consider myself workaholic, but yes, I do like to drink.
Nice. Oh yeah.
No, but talk.
I like to ride motorcycles and go snowmobiling and dirt biking and that kind of shit.
Yeah, just adrenaline.
And I love like these kinds of conversations. Like I have these kinds of conversations quite often that are super exploratory and lighthearted, but talk about some real shit. You know what I mean? I don't really like small talk. Yeah,
like, hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Weather's nice, huh?
So you hated the first 2 minutes of this episode, gotcha. But
Nah, I don't like that over and over again.
No, I get that.
Yeah. I want to like look somebody in the eye and be like, who are you and what are you about? And like, what's important to you inside?
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying. I've really enjoyed this conversation.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot about you. And honestly, just talking about you, and I even told you yesterday, I'm like, it's not really like, it's like an interview, but not really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just talk and get to know each other. But going back to what we were just saying though, like me just talking to you right now about like, you lost on that show.
Mm-hmm.
I would lose on tour. And there's been that thought of me where like, cause now I'm like, I'm not going to take a show now if I'm losing money on it at this point. But like, I think about like those early ages. So I'm thinking like my whole thought process behind that's kind of changed. I'm like, yeah, you should go do that. You should take the loss.
Yeah. I think, being an artist is an extremely difficult endeavor, mentally, financially, soulfully, and I think, if you want to do it, you got to do everything you can to make it happen. And that requires a lot of sacrifice.
Yeah.
Unless you get insanely lucky, which some people do, and somebody just puts you on and then, you're in the stratosphere.
Yep.
But I think that's certainly the uncommon path.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most people you talk to are like, yeah, I've been doing this shit for a decade, or I had to sacrifice this or that to make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm willing to die for it, basically.
Yeah.
Like whatever I have to do
Same.
to get to where I want to go, like I'm pretty much willing to die for this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Same.
I feel like you kind of have to have that mentality a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fun. Well, this has been great. This has been fun. We have a lot of fan questions that I wanted to get to.
Okay, sick.
Jeremy, did you have anything you wanted to ask him?
Yeah, so, go into you saying when you started out, you're from Denver and you were trying to play local shows and stuff like that. How'd you go about getting booked for that? I'm doing this Electronic Tuesday battle. I reached out in February. I'm just now hearing back. I had to submit a mix for it and stuff. Like, I don't really have a whole lot of music prepared for this because, you know, I've only been doing it for 2 years now, and I'm just now getting to the point where my music's good. So,
Sick.
how would
Congrats,
you?
bro.
Yeah.
That's
music is good.
That's a huge endeavor, man.
I appreciate it. So,
Congrats.
you know, what was your steps to doing that? Like, how, you know, you said you met an agent at Electronic Tuesday. What were other ways you went about getting yourself out there and building your brand to get to that point?
Good question, Jeremy.
Yeah. Man, basically what you're talking about, just like trying to sign up for every competition I could and submit mixes and do the E-Tuesdays thing and just like getting out there and getting involved with the community.
Right.
Yeah. That's how it happened for me.
And when you were creating the SoDown project, how'd you build your brand? Like, what was your steps to do that? Because, like, you know, the music and production side is one thing, the performing side is one thing, but like the business side, especially nowadays, you know, Mitch has talked about it on podcasts before, and I've actually met some people out here who don't necessarily make music, but they have a badass brand and they get put on at huge festivals or shows just because of their brand and what they carry. So, like, what?
Man, that's crazy. I don't know a lot about that. For me, SoDown came about by just thinking deeply about the kind of life that I wanted to live. And, you know, to me, that was experiencing everything that I possibly could, whether it was traveling or an adventure sport or trying some kind of food. And I guess it kind of just formed itself around what I wanted to do, what I felt was most important.
Right.
Yeah.
I respect
in
that.
life.
I respect that because, like, you know, Mitch doing the comedy thing, doing his, you know, he's made metal songs, he's made rap songs. He's also doing dubstep and stand-up comedy on the side. His brand is, like, formed to him as a person, and you said that's what your brand has done as well.
Yeah, and it's
I feel like that's
depicted
very
in
important, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's depicted in the branding, and, you know, the skeleton character is essentially dead me. And it's a constant reminder of the concept of memento mori, which I wear around my neck, which means remember your death. And to do your best in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that, dude. That's a
Yeah,
great
that was
question.
deep. I like
Yeah, that's
that,
a
yeah.
great question too, Jeremy. Fuck
Yeah.
yes, he has such good questions. Makes me makes me want to be better at my job.
Fucking A1 question,
you can get there,
bro.
but you can't do it with that attitude, man.
I know I can, dude. I like how you put that, Jeremy. But yeah, dude, building the brand, dude, that shit just it takes a while.
Yeah,
like
it
it's not
does.
something you figured out
And,
overnight.
like, I didn't get into music because of that.
Right? No
you
one
know?
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some, you know, very few.
Some-
very
yeah.
few.
Yeah.
There are some,
Some
but yeah, man.
commercialized entities
Yeah, just
that are like, I'm going to blow up for this reason, and this is what's going to sell. And
industry
it was
plans.
never like that. Yeah. It
Yeah.
was never like that for me. So it just kind of unraveled naturally. And I think that's the most wholesome way of doing it.
Whenever you started,
As far as like artistic integrity and those kinds of things.
got you. Whenever you started making like SoDown, just all you, did you start seeing? Was it like that from the beginning, or when
Yeah.
it was from the beginning?
Yeah.
Got you. It took me a minute to kind of figure out that for TVBOO. It's like I was making music, I was playing like local shows, but like I wasn't like putting myself out there, you know, who I am as a person. Once I started doing, I was like trying to wear all black, like tough DJ, like tough visuals, I'm hard. But like once I started like being myself, with like naturally just a goofy guy,
Yeah.
you know, that's whenever things started actually working. Just started, you know,
Nice.
just being myself. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that you were doing that from the jump, dude.
Totally. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
But sweet, man. Let's get some fan questions here.
What's up, Taboo, and what's up, Showdown? This is Mr. DeGalby. All right, so I got a question for both of y'all. What's y'all's favorite drug? Like, if you had to pick one that you're going to do all the time, and don't say weed or alcohol or nicotine. It's got to be something else, whether it's bath salts, crack, I
What'd
don't
he
care.
say?
Any of those.
Oh.
What's y'all's favorite thing to do or that you've done? You know, was it acid? Was it ketamine? Was it GHB? Was it crack? You know?
This fucking fiend.
Was it DMT? 'Cause to me, I love that shit. That shit's hippie crap, you know. I fucking broke through on DMT when I was 15. So I guess that's another question. When is y'all first trip? And if y'all ever did break through on DMT, how old were you when you broke through? Y'all have a good one. Peace. And hey, Taboo, I hope you're enjoying Colorado.
Thanks, brother. What a weird question.
I don't really use drugs very much anymore. I did for a while, and it was fun, and I learned a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I don't really use them anymore. If I were to use them, which I am interested in, it would be more on a spiritual level.
Yeah.
Like psychedelics and like sitting down in a spiritual setting with a shaman of sorts, and like really digging into what it is to be a human.
Damn, so you're trying to do some ayahuasca.
Yeah,
Damn.
maybe we'll see.
I had the opportunity.
I'm open to it,
Yeah.
but I'm not like gung ho on it just yet. But I think it's a part of my path. I just I want to prepare for it.
I think I could see myself trying it one day.
Yeah,
Not now.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for it.
yeah.
I'm not ready for it.
That's a force to be reckoned with, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like, just ego death. And I've, done psychedelics and had ego death. It's crazy.
yeah,
But like, this is like amped up.
yeah,
I kind of go with, like, I feel with what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Like for real, like, like I had life-changing epiphanies on acid. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Where I'm
totally.
like, where I was doing music. Literally, I had like the realization that I was going to do this for the rest of my life on acid. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like, I was always the music guy. Always doing
I
music.
was probably too, honestly.
Yeah.
On that porch at 4 a.m. to bring it back.
Bro, I got ideas.
Bro, I got ideas, dude. I need to get these out.
You were high on acid.
I don't know, something.
Something, yeah, dude. No, I was at a show because I was always doing music. It was always music, but I was like, I'm gonna do music. Is gonna be the hobby. There's no way to actually make a career out of it. And then one night I was just crying. My buddy's like, "You okay?" I'm like, "Dude, I've never been better ever. This is it. I know what I'm doing."
How powerful, dude.
Yeah, how powerful. Like life's, psychedelics are powerful. You have
Absolutely.
life-changing experiences
Yeah.
on them, and
Yeah, 100%.
and I dabble with the mushrooms here and there. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I don't like get in there. I'm not.
Yeah,
taking
no,
it
me
straight-
neither. I'll fuck around with some micro doses
Yeah.
and such, but
Yeah, enough just to make
Yeah.
me feel silly.
yeah.
Like, I like the giggles. You
Yeah.
know, I like, things might be a little brighter. That's my
Yeah.
favorite part of it. It's just like, the giggles and
Yeah.
like just like the air. Oh man, the air feels so good right
Yeah.
now. Like it's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I think we need to decriminalize the fuck out of drugs.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
I totally agree.
Like, man, how many good, honest people are in jail right now? Just learning how to be a criminal. Because what happens when you go to jail?
You gotta adapt.
You gotta fucking adapt, dude. And what are you surrounded with?
Thugs.
It's like, that's not the path to rehabilitation.
Yeah.
And rehabilitation from what? Like, we need to take all the money that I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying?
You're talking about how we need to decriminalize drugs, dude. Are you high on drugs right now?
Acid, bro.
We need to all do acid. All the politicians,
Yeah.
dude. Honestly, if we could get the
Oh
politicians,
my God, bro. If we
Bro.
get all the politicians to do acid.
or mushrooms, or
Oh,
ayahuasca,
yeah.
dude, ayahuasca, let's throw them in the fucking deep end.
Oh, man. That would be so dangerous.
Would it
Probably for them, dude.
for them?
Yeah.
I'm talking about for us, dude.
For
like,
us,
they come
yeah.
back great,
Totally.
dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, here's what a law should go. If you want to make a law on drugs, you have to try it first.
You have to try it first. Otherwise, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I agree.
Let's get Biden some crack.
No, I don't know about that. You'd be like, this shit is fucking great.
Biden does mushrooms and he has the realization, oh shit, I am president.
Oh, God, I'm actually here.
It's not nap time.
Oh, my God.
That's good.
Yeah,
dude.
I think we need to decriminalize drugs, and I think we need to take all the money that we spend on keeping those individuals incarcerated on rehabilitation for the people who need it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful idea, but then
Yeah.
you look at places like Portland who did it kind of right, but also extremely wrong, right? Like, don't enable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't enable.
Yeah.
But that's what they were doing. They was enabling, and Portland's gone to hell.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed to work pretty well in Portugal.
Yeah. Like Vancouver. You've been in Vancouver anytime recently? It's bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's one of my favorite cities. I haven't been there in a bit.
I had a bad experience when I went. It was just like a zombie
Did you?
town. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, because they
fuck.
give out like free needles and like heroin to like the.
Yeah, I don't think we should be giving out heroin
Yep.
necessarily because that's a super detrimental drug, in my opinion. But I wouldn't mind if high quality drugs were sold like weed,
Yeah.
and regulated and taxed, because that's a huge revenue stream. And like, okay, yeah, you have some people tripping in their house. What's the fucking problem here?
Also, if all these fentanyl deaths
Facts, bro.
wouldn't be a thing. Wouldn't
Oh,
be a thing. If
man.
I went and got some high quality cocaine,
Yeah,
this is some damn.
high quality cocaine is amazing,
It is.
and everything we have in America is not that.
No.
Not that.
I do bad cocaine.
I don't really do cocaine anymore.
The only cocaine I do sucks.
It's probably true though.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had really good cocaine. Who knows?
I know.
He's like, I'll test it.
Some of this shit, I don't know about for you, but for me,
Oh,
I was
gosh.
in Nicaragua, and that shit was fire.
See?
It's a whole different experience.
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
it legal over there?
Nah,
Okay, got you.
I doubt it.
No, like, get the hell out of here. At least that dog coming in here.
Oh,
She's sweet, but, we're doing a show.
she looks so
She's so sad, dude.
sad, bro.
I'm so sorry. She's a sweet
I
girl.
forgot you're a murderer, though.
Oh,
so-
yeah, I will kill her.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
No, I won't, man. But yeah, dude, like, all these fentanyl deaths wouldn't be a thing.
Dude, it's so fucking sad too.
So
man.
sad,
Like,
man.
The loss of potential and the loss of life and love is just, it pains me so much, honestly.
I was seeing this.
And for what? Like, we have the resources to change this, and the war on drugs,
you're never going to end.
war on drugs, it never fucking worked, ever. So what the fuck are we doing? Can we try something else? You fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Wherever you are, whoever's fucking deciding these things.
Whoever's listening to this podcast that decides things.
All you wonderful wooks in Congress.
What? That would be. Just get some wooks in that bitch,
We
dude.
should, dude. We should. Or maybe some
Can I
hippies.
borrow your top? No, man. Like, and then not only that, cartel, right?
Dude, where it's not like the manufacturing and distribution of drugs is not happening.
That's happening.
It's fucking happening.
A lot of
And
people are
who's doing
dying.
it? Fucking cartels, just merciless motherfuckers that are just out here killing civilians for no reason. And also doing all kinds of fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, the war on drugs to me is one of the most colossal failures of the United States, of the Western world.
See, we should do war on drugs, right? Where we just do drugs and go to war.
And World War II on drugs, dude.
They actually were doing that in World,
I know,
Was it
yeah.
World War One? They were doing
World
that?
War II, dude.
Okay,
a
gotcha.
lot of the Nazis were on a
Meth.
combination of meth and I remember. I think it was meth, cocaine, and some other stimulant, like
Yeah.
some just insane amounts of stimulants. And they're like, how are these?
They
How
took
are
over
these
Russia.
soldiers so? I don't know what the word is.
So they did it.
They just didn't give up.
Yeah.
You know.
I know about this a little bit. They were on those, specifically the Germans, when they did the Blitzkrieg attacks. So they could
Yeah.
attack so fast and catch everybody off guard, but it was to keep them away for extended periods of time.
Yeah.
While everybody was sleeping. That's why there was more night raids, more fast attacks, and it all had like when they took over the western part of Europe, it happened in like the matter of like a couple months. Like they were all the way in
I
France
know.
in a matter of a couple months.
So fucking crazy.
But then they crashed. Then they had
Yeah,
a
they
hard
crashed.
crash.
Yeah.
Hard crash. And then we swooped in and kicked their ass.
And Hitler was on drugs too.
Oh, yeah.
He had a daily concoction of, I think it was heroin and cocaine.
Yep.
He was basically speedballing every day.
That's hard. That's hard.
Dude was a fucking nutcase.
Yeah.
Well, they say our government's on it, like a lot of like Congress people and stuff are like
On
so,
what?
like on meth and like maybe not meth, but definitely
Meth.
like definitely uppers and stuff to keep them going, and that way they can like they're getting, this is all internet-based shit, but like it's like three
Little disclaimer.
yeah,
Biden's
internet.
on crack.
I don't know shit, but it's like they're getting like 3 or 4 hours of sleep because they're getting up at like 5 a.m. every morning and they're working until 7, 8, 9, 10, sometimes 1, 2 in the morning. And so they're having to stay up and make all these decisions and make all.
I hear it's really big in Wall Street.
Right. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street was all about that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, if I was rich, I'd do a lot of drugs too.
Would you?
No.
Mm.
I did the same amount I do now. They would just be better drugs.
There would be better.
It's all in moderation.
Yeah,
Man. Everything's good in moderation.
Yeah.
No, man. Like I said, I just dabble with the psychedelics every now and then, man. But
Yeah.
no, that's a great question. Got us on that whole tangent.
Yeah.
Continue. I totally agree with you. I think like the reason that like drugs being illegal is kind of fucking stupid. I don't know why you can tell someone what they can do.
It just hasn't fucking worked.
Yeah, it hasn't worked.
There's a lot of evidence to support that, and nobody's doing anything to change it, and it's not even a conversation as far as I'm aware at like upper levels.
I feel like it will be one day. I feel like it has
It's gotta
to be. It's
yeah.
got to be.
I mean, weed is still federally illegal, isn't it?
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
Bro, I haven't been into a dispensary yet because I'm terrified.
Yeah, you should be scared, dude.
No, like
They're gonna come get you.
we're from Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
Shit's different.
Different. Yeah.
My buddy showed me the weed he got from the dispensary. It's the most beautiful looking weed I ever got. I'm like, I don't know if I could do it. Walk in there
dude.
with all the weeds.
It's all good here, bro.
Yeah.
It's all good
I
here.
know it is.
They got fucking jars, dude. They got jars everywhere.
Do you smoke weed?
On occasion.
On occasion.
I'm
So-
not a stoner. I
I'm
used
not
to
a
be a
stoner.
mega stoner,
Yeah.
but like I'll like take like I'm like a dad, bro. I'll take a hit off of my one hitter in the studio, and just be so high. Like, weed changed, man.
Yeah, dude. No, I'll smoke I will say I've smoked more consistently like in the last month than I've had like in the last like 7 years, but I've only smoked like 4 times since I've been here. But
Yeah.
I can't say the last time I smoked 4 times in a month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I like it a little bit
Yeah.
at times. Like I'm not productive on it. I can't be in the studio on it.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Oh,
can't.
damn.
Now if I'm just sitting
Well, you
there,
got to get a tiny bit high, dude.
I do but on the
No,
Lord.
try to get a tiny bit high on weed.
Okay.
All right, and then go work on some music. Something that an idea is already there and you're excited about, and then it's crazy, man. Ideas just start to flow. Like, you become just a vessel.
I'm gonna try.
It's
So-
a flow state, bro. But you can't get too high that you forget what the fuck's going on. And weed is crazy good nowadays.
Yeah.
So like, you can get too high, super easy.
I will say something I've been enjoying doing, and I never really did it, is getting high and listening to music.
Mm.
I know that's probably like so stupid to hear out loud, but like getting high and like listening to songs, I just feel them a little different.
What
hear 'em a
kind
little
of what kind of music?
like I was listening to like Daft Punk, but I was just high,
Yeah.
and I was like hearing it like I'd never heard Daft Punk before.
You know,
and like
they
listened,
stole all their music, yeah.
I did not know that.
Oh man, you should look up. I think it's a video called "I Love Daft Punk," but
And there's a video for it.
Yeah, and it's just like it's the original song, and then the Daft Punk song, and like maybe they sped it up like 5 BPM.
Damn.
It's so fucked.
Okay, I didn't know that, but I was high.
I'm not saying the music's bad. It's just
Right.
stolen.
If I would have known that while I was high, I'd been like crying or some shit. No, but like, I listened to the new Flume album,
Yeah.
and I was high, and I was just like, this is the most insane thing I've ever heard in my
Nice.
fucking life, dude. I'm so glad I listened to it when I was high. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's something that I never really did.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's
Fu-
fun.
Flume's music is super interesting.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. But yeah, this has been a fun drug talk. Let's get to another question.
Oh, good call. We could just keep going.
Yeah, that's good.
SoDown, love you both. TVBOO, podcast has been killing it. Happy you're in Denver. Seems like you're really, really happy. But quick question. I know SoDown, you have a song called Eskimo, but I've been wondering, do either of you know of any other DJs that you are Eskimo brothers with? I hope you know what that means, but it means you've had sex with the same girl. But
Or guy.
yeah, I've always wondered that, especially with the song. But yeah, love you both. Keep it up.
So I call them
Yeah.
Wiener cousins. I call them Wiener cousins.
I'm going to just say that the song has no correlation.
I'm definitely Wiener cousins with some of my DJ buddies. I'm not putting him on blast like that, though.
The song has no correlation.
Are you wiener cousins with any of your DJ buddies?
The song has no correlation.
He's not going into it. That's fine, dude. That's fine. I thought that was a fun one, though.
Yeah.
He went from the song title to that.
I know, right?
That's good. Let's get another one, Jeremy.
Howdy ho there, Buster. I was just curious. By the way, Stevie, I'm from Dallas, Texas.
What's up, Stevie?
Good old Tejas, baby. Just got back from Denver.
Yo.
Got some bunch of buddies up there, but I was wondering, how down is SoDown? And where do you draw the line where you're not so down?
Really good question.
What are you down for and what are you not so down for? Let's hear it. Love you guys. Peace.
What a great question. It's a very serious question,
It's
too.
a very serious question. I'm going to make it serious.
Oh, shit.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
No,
He's working on his posture.
Is this are we doing video? Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing video. Yeah, there. You can look in the camera if you want to get all serious.
What's up, baby? Okay, so I am down for anything adventurous, new, fun, anything that kind of gets my energy going, you know?
So, like, anal.
Anal, definitely anal. Not down for hurting anybody. Not down for murder. Not down for putting anybody down. That's where I draw the line.
Got you. That's where he draws it. What about someone that, like, do you think there's people that deserve to be put down?
Like the death penalty?
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. But I don't know if it's moral to actually use it. I think there's people that deserve it, but I think there's a gray area because people are wrongly accused and wrongly incarcerated, and
I'm talking about just a blatant, like, you did this. He's like, yeah, fuck yeah, I did. It's like the worst thing you could think of.
oh yeah,
You got to go.
you should probably kill him.
Yeah. That's my thing. Some people just got to go,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Some people just got to go.
yeah. There's certain things you can't come back from.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. That's
Yeah.
deep. That's what he's so down for.
Back to murder.
Back to murder. Let's get to another one, Jeremy.
Hey, howdy, y'all. This is a message for SoDown and TVBOO. I heard SoDown has got a collab with AHE, and it's about bringing gas prices down. I heard the lyrics. It says, gas down, the rhythm blast down. I can't take these gas prices anymore. Bring them down. Could you explain that? Thank you so much. Great day.
Is this real? Is it real? Is it real?
It's
song?
Ahi.
Is it you and I or just Ahi?
No, it's me and Ahi.
Okay, because you said Ahi, but I know who you're talking about.
That is Ahi.
Oh, that was Ahi.
Yeah.
Damn, Chris. That was Chris.
Yeah, we're fed up with high grass prices.
Grass prices.
Grass prices. Gas and grass.
We need our weeds cheaper, goddammit.
Weeds gotta be cheaper. Gas gotta be cheaper. Honestly, inflation is going crazy.
It's
though.
nuts.
Oh my god.
It's fucking
They're
nuts.
saying like 14%.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's got to, dude, something's got to give at some point. It's got to.
I'm saying.
It's got to.
Or we're headed for a massive depression, dude. World War III, bro. Murder.
On drugs.
On drugs.
On drugs.
Let's legalize drugs and go to World War III.
And kill somebody.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ. That's that a song y'all are doing?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good. You know?
It's sick, dude.
Yeah.
Drum and bass tune. I wish we could play it right now. That'd be hot.
He's the shit.
Oh man, I love him to death.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a sweetheart.
He's coming
and
on the road with me
amazing
later this
human.
year.
Really?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh,
I'm
fuck
super
yeah.
excited for that. I probably shouldn't have said that, but fuck it.
Oh,
I do what I want.
spoiled.
I do what I want. I'm a bad boy.
You're gonna get a slap on the wrist. Dude.
What are they gonna do? Fire me?
I don't know, dude. They might. What if they could?
You know what? I might deserve it. I might have had it coming.
Yeah.
Too many dick jokes.
Too many dick jokes.
Yeah, last one.
I don't think that'll do it at this point for
Not at
you.
this point. Nope. Not at this point. It's got to be way worse. Yeah, dude, good. Write a song about it. Maybe, you know.
It's not actually about that, but those are the lyrics.
Then how is it not about it? like go through the song in his head. He's like trying to figure out how it's not about gas prices.
That was not my intention behind it.
I think it's good intention. I think that's I think it's great.
We should make it a national anthem.
Yeah.
Or like a world anthem.
Yeah.
Gas down.
Gas down, ass up. That
That's
sounds
the
like
way.
that's lit. Gas
That is
down,
lit.
ass up.
Yeah.
I'll subscribe to that.
Okay.
Tell me which OnlyFans I got to go to for that one. You know, I'll fucking give
It's
it.
at SoDown. Ass.
That's great. Let's get to another one, Jeremy.
Hey there, this is Jeremiah from Fort Collins, Colorado.
So Jeremiah,
Big fan of both y'all. Longtime fan of SoDown. My
Let's
question
go.
is, the festival season being upon us, what are some of the more unique and interesting, less known about fests that y'all have had the opportunity to be a part of?
Nice.
Much love, and thank you.
fun question.
Much love, Jeremiah.
Good question.
I just played a festival called Reconnection, and it is a bit smaller festival, like south of St. Louis, and it was just all about love and connection and the vibe of the community, and some of my favorite festivals are like that. You know, like a Shambhala is another one.
That's a big one. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're talking about like these backwoods ones, like
Backwoods
the
ones,
like the
yeah.
one that what was that called?
Reconnection.
Reconnection.
Yeah. I
How big was it?
think it was like 4,000.
Okay, right on,
Yeah.
right on.
But it was a great time and amazing community, and yeah, I would check that one out for sure. Have you played any?
Oh yeah, so my favorite is like small like Missions. You ever heard of that one?
No.
So it's out there in Belgium, California, up in the mountains.
Okay.
It's like I think they've done it like I could be wrong, but like 11 years, and like they sell it out every year, but they don't grow it.
Sick.
They keep it at its size. I think it can hold like maybe 1,000, maybe 1,200 max.
Yeah.
And like they easily could expand, but they don't because that vibe is there.
Right.
And I played it, and it was just it was a fucking party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just
Yeah.
like it was one of the best times. Just it was raining. No one gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It was just like just we're out here, bro. Like it
Yeah.
was just a good ass time. That one was one of my favorite festivals I've ever played, but also just like that vibe.
Yeah.
You can't recreate that.
Yeah, there's something so special about that.
Yeah.
And like, we need to nurture that
Mhm.
because that's what this shit is all about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that one's a good time. Now, it's actually the first time I ever felt like accepted from other artists.
Nice.
So like the festival who booked it, like they really fucked with me. So they gave me like a time slot that I didn't necessarily deserve at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like they put me up right, and like, but it was cool because it would be like 12 Planet and Zeke Beats like coming in my hotel room like, hey Mitch, what are you doing? Come hang out with us. I'm like, oh shit, this has never happened before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was
Nice.
like one of those first times. So it was like all those experiences. I was like right after Caspa, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Yeti, Caspa, then me, and I was just like, this is fucking crazy. Like I feel like I feel like one of them right now.
Yeah.
So it was just one of those like experiences that like just you won't be able to recreate just in my soul too. You know what I mean? Just how it
Yeah.
made me feel. You know what I mean? Just to kind of feel, accepted finally.
Yeah.
Like it felt good.
I think that's what a lot of people love about festivals, and especially those kind of festivals, is that connected feeling you have with everyone. Like you can walk up to anybody and be like, yo, what's up? How you doing? And they'll be like, hey, good. How are you? You know, you walk up to somebody like EDC or something like that. You're like, yo, what's up? They're like, you trying to steal my phone, bro?
Yeah.
Or what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think that just comes with not the type of people that go to those kinds of festivals, but more just the masses of humanity that are involved in that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can go to like one of these like camping festivals like by yourself. You're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Walk over there to a campsite with a case of beer. Like, hey y'all, you want to help me drink this beer? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, come on. You know what I'm saying?
Come
Like,
on,
it's
let's
come
hang
on.
out.
You know
Let's
what I mean?
Let's share some stories.
Yeah, you'll see some
Yeah.
people doing like some weird fun shit. You're like, I'm gonna go see what this is about. You just hang
Yeah.
out all night. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's shit you just can't replace no matter what.
100%.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fun. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's get to another one, Jeremy.
Hey boys, just wanted to kind of ask you a question. When you're making music, what part takes you the longest, like when you're making songs? Like is it like the drums, the bass, like mixing at the end? Just what more gives you the most struggle And also, too, which songs would you each say are your favorite to play live with, a real good setup, like stadium-type speakers? Yeah, so Piss On Me, Beat Me, watch out for waspices. Have a good one.
The art.
What did he say at the end?
He said, "Piss on me, beat me," something like that.
Oh,
I said the art takes the longest.
For me, it would be like the fine tuning at the end of a song, just like making sure the drum fills are right and the sound design is perfect, and the all the little tiny nitty gritty stuff that like you can go back and forth on for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I spent 4 hours yesterday on one fucking sound that happens once in this tune, but it's so important. This fucking one sound. That was just yesterday. I've been working on it for like.
Why aren't we
3
politicians,
weeks.
dude? That job would be
Give me some crack. I want to be a politician.
Why aren't we politicians, man? That's a Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but that takes the longest for me for sure.
I think mine like the longest thing. Like I think the art always takes the longest for the most part. But like I think like
What do you mean by the art?
It just takes
it's all
forever.
the art, dude.
I'm talking about like
you
the
talking
visual,
about the visual art.
Yeah, the visual art.
Oh, you make your own shit or what?
Nope.
Oh.
It just takes the longest.
Oh.
Just gotta get the idea right. But I think like
Yeah, no, that takes a long time too.
I think the thing that takes me the longest is just the idea, right? So like
Yeah.
I write a lot from ideas. Like I have an
Yeah.
idea like, oh, I'm gonna write like a sassy house track for the fellas,
Yeah.
or I'm gonna write a song about crawfish, like
Yeah.
things like that. Like I'm a very like idea oriented guy before I even start, and I feel like just kind of waiting before I even start the song, just trying to nail the idea in my head of like, all right, what's the overall theme of this? What am I trying to do with this? I do have some songs where I'll just do some weird sound design and like make a song out of it. But like my favorite songs are ones that come from ideas. And sometimes I'll sit on an idea for like a couple weeks before I even get started. I'm just trying to hammer it out. Like, all right, what type of instruments do I want? What type of vibe am I trying to create? Do I want it heavy?
Yeah.
Do I want it, silly? Do I want it goofy? Like all those things. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's what takes me the longest.
Yeah, I love that. First of all, I love idea writing.
Yeah.
But I have like a 2-part process. One is like general concept, and then that's like the idea phase. And then the next phase is like super exploratory, and I just like fuck around and try a bunch of different things. Like most songs, like the song is here in the Ableton session, and then the rest, there's probably like 10 minutes of other ideas and other drops. Like I'll make like 5 or 6 drops for a tune.
Yeah, right.
And sometimes I use those to make another song. Like with my last EP, Get Up, 2 of the songs came from the same project.
That's cool.
Because I wrote one part that I really liked, but it didn't really necessarily fit in the initial song, so I wrote a second song around that.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like whenever I have the idea, the song comes together pretty quick.
Mhm.
Like when I know where like my plan of attack is, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I feel like it comes together pretty quick. But then I have songs where I'm like, I'm just doing some weird sound design, and those usually take longer. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I feel like when I have an idea, I can probably knock it out in a couple hours.
No way.
Yeah.
You can write a song in a couple hours?
Yeah, I write really
Damn.
fast. Yeah.
That's
so like
crazy.
whenever like I work every day, so like I'll just be doing like sound design or just like working on rhythms and stuff like that. So like whenever it's time
Yeah.
to roll, I got all the sounds I need.
Yeah.
Just ready to pull and just keep going.
Yeah.
So like I have like some like sometimes weeks where like I'll just do like sound design and just try to learn new stuff and just
Yeah.
create tools for whenever I do have that idea, they're ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
What are some of your favorite tips and tricks? Synths or processing?
My thing is fuck rules.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like fuck every rule.
Yeah.
Like fucking add 10 distortions, 100 on them if you want. Who gives a fuck?
Mhm.
If it sounds good at the end of the day, that's all that fucking matters. And if it
True.
sounds good, move on. I don't spend time tweaking the smallest little things. If it sounds good, I leave it and I keep fucking going. So I try not to overthink, and I'll try to break any rule that someone might tell me not to do. I'm like, why? I bet you it does some cool shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, so that's like one of my favorite things to do is like kind of do unconventional shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking around on so much distortion. I add way too much distortion on shit, but
Yeah.
it sounds cool.
Absolutely.
It sounds cool.
Yeah, that's a great technique. I do that too.
Yeah.
And one thing I learned the other day was, soothe.
Yep.
Yeah. You take soothe and click the delta button, crank that bitch up, and you get all these crazy artifacts.
Whoa.
Make some really cool sounds like
Let's
that.
try it out.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
Bunch of distortion on that shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll check it out. Import was telling me that I'd never put Soothe on a master.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said it's good.
Mm-hmm. I could see it.
Yeah, like there's like the mastering presets in there that work really well, and
I could see it.
I did it on a song the other day, and I was like, okay, yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
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 Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
What you got for us?
Yeah.
That was actually the last question.
Awesome. Hell yeah.
Sick.
There are a lot of really good questions, man.
Yeah.
Well, dude, yeah, this is the end of it. I want to thank you again for coming on today. It's been really awesome getting to know. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
A lot of fun, man. Thank you for having me.
Anything else that you want to tell the people? Anything you got coming up? That I know you said you're writing an album, but anything you want the people to know?
Yeah. Working on an album. Fall tour incoming. I love you and stay true.
Hell yeah, dude. Like I said, I appreciate you. I've always been a fan of your music, and now I'm a fan of you
bro.
personally. It's been awesome getting to know you.
Hell
So I
yeah.
appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Likewise.
I appreciate everybody listening to this week's episode of Talks with Taboo. I will see y'all next week. Be good if you want, Peace.
Yeah.